once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes. Still we boldly, so raise your tricorder to the stars. We strive through endless bugs. We keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall. From the squared circle to the code of space, MJ head still running the place. Steel chair in one hand, phaser in the other. Dead man walking, but you won't find another. Crew long gone, but the captain remains. Brains in the cargo and fire in the veins. Wrestling moves through the void so black. Body slams comets, never looking back. MJ had the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ hates riding the cosmic waves. Reviewing the matches, breaking them down. Then back to the bridge with the captain's crown. Call of Duty's undead, calling his name. But out here in space, it's all the same game. Warp drives hum while the zombies moan. Every sector knows this ship's his throne. In chat they cheer, in the ring they fear. When MJ Hat's voice comes loud and clear. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, the final bell. MJ Hat sending foes to hell, but hell's in space and space is cold. And the undead captain is bold, so bold. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. What? Yeah. MJ Hat from the ring to the stars. The undead captain sails again.
I logged in again, full of hope and dread. Server lag hits like a photon to the head. My ship's stuck in warp, my crew's gone rogue, and the bug report's buried under code. Armada's glitch, rewards don't drop. The leaderboard froze at the very top. I tap and I tap, but nothing responds. It's like the devs beamed out and moved on. We send tickets, we beg and plead, but all we get is thanks we'll read. The galaxy's cracked and we're losing grip, but we still grind, we're in too deep. Oh, STFC, you break my heart. sparks that vanish, not just delay. But until that day, we'll raise our voice in laggy space. We've made our choice. Oh, STFC, you break my heart, but we've made this mess a work of art. You say fix is coming, but we know the drill. We'll be here grinding against our will. Oh, STFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us near. So here's to the broken, the bugged, the betrayed, to the players who stay though the games decay. We're still out here, stars in our eyes, waiting for fixes and watching them die.
What's going on, you guys? How's everybody doing this evening? I am lagging a little bit behind tonight. Crazy day. So, yeah, that's cool. How's everybody been doing this week? I see Barkman ejecting himself from the stream. Caledon's for John Cena to lose his final match. Listen, I ain't happy about that either, Caledon. The way he tapped out to, that's just a travesty. Just a travesty. Listen, and that's what I said, man. It would have been better with Joe Hendry. I said that from the start. You can do the 68, so can I, Tin Man. And it's actually quite nice. So, I've got Pal up here with me already. Say hi, Pal.
Hello.
We're kind of just chilling. I kind of wanted to go over tonight. You know, the last little bit of Outposts, we're still kind of in the conversation about that and crewing and whatnot. But the big thing I wanted to talk about was this year as a whole. So, you know, any thoughts on, like, obviously we all know that the best arc of the year was Walk, right? Like that's a unanimous kind of opinion, isn't it?
It's sad that it was 6 months ago, and all the content since has been trash.
And that's not wrong, man. First it was Flashpoint, then Aggravation. Madam Law's raiding in. Welcome in, Raiders. I haven't even got the music started yet. Let me do that. So, yeah, man, 2025 as a whole, I think the second half was absolute shit. You're right. You're 1,000% right. Why isn't this playing? I didn't update. I know. Oh, there it is. Got it. Apparently, we're starting with Britney Spears. Thank you, Barkman.
Oh no, that's not Britney Spears.
No. The first one is.
Oh, it actually is. Like, someone actually did do
Yep.
Britney Spears.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
not the one I suggested?
How is everybody this evening? How was Pandemonium? Kind of crazy? I was there for a little bit. It looked a little bit nuts, Madam Law. But it normally is, isn't it? Good to see you, Aspie, Lord, C, Bacon, Blue Meanie, Lost In. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the sub, man. Bean, good to see you too. Nah, man, it was extra awesome tonight. Lost In said, good. Drastic, good to see you. Year as a whole going to be a surprising grade. B-, Caledon says. There was a lot of improvements, officer sourcing, officer tokens, new ships that work, some really good officers. But there was also a lot of fail. And you're not wrong. As song requests are on, Madrox, throw it in there. That's how it works, man. You play the music. I don't choose what we listen to. You guys do. You put Britney Spears on, we're listening to Britney Spears. But no, stage is open, as always. You guys know how to find it. ! Discord. Pal, what are you thinking, man? How's your week been so far with Outposts? You hit any new milestones?
I'm just being a little conservative with my directives because I'm just doing it for the events, but I'm not trying to try anything higher because right now we don't know what sourcing is going to be long term.
Right.
So right now, until we have definitive evidence of what our sourcing is, it's just going to be a good idea to say, hey, that daily claims and all the ones within the past
Yeah.
are going to be all we get until they tell us point blank it's going to be X, Y, and Z for sourcing.
Yeah. I think sourcing's really the big worry on everybody's mind right now. Madam Law and C Engineering have made their way to the stage, and Butter Pecan, if you would like, you are more than welcome to come back. We'll let you up, buddy. How are you guys this evening?
I'm good. I'm just having some nice rest and relaxation from a crazy weekend.
Right? Madam Law,
Yes.
what about you?
I'm trying to get the feeling back in my toes. It'll be fine, really.
Yeah. It's
What
a
did you
little,
do?
that's a good question. I was just about to ask.
So moving yesterday. So we did 3 trips, and to be fair, hubby does all the lifting. So, but I do all the logistics. So I'm like, look, you need to put that box there and that one there and that one there. And so I'm very proud of the fact that I have completely achieved a flat line across the center of the tarp. It was all behind the cargo nets. It's all roped off. It is locked in. So we are ready for the final load in of furniture and bigger objects. And then we are asta pasta.
Good to see you,
So
JP. Welcome in. Well, that's good.
that was
I'm
the
glad.
last. The
I'm,
last of the evil.
I'm so glad that you are actually finally starting to make progress on your move, man. I know that the entire community is really anxious for you to land back in Ohio. So
Trust me, I am too. And it's going to be rough because I may not be able to stream on a regular basis because I'm going to be dealing with mom and remodeling our place where we're going to live. Because until then, I'm living in a 700 square foot house with my mother, my husband, and 4 crazy cats.
Caledon, you have to put an exclamation point. Yeah, see, Lord got you. There it is. Sorry.
No, you're
No,
fine. It's your stream.
no,
Don't be a nerd.
it's good, man. We're really just kind of chilling tonight. I'm not. It's been a crazy week here too, and it is so cold. Like, okay, Littlefoot back there hasn't got out of the bed hardly today. He stayed back there underneath his blankie, except for what time we went to his nana's house. But beyond that,
How cold? How cold is it there?
10 degrees right now. 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cold as shit.
Oh hell, no wonder you have a hat on, sir.
No. That's not why I'm wearing the hat. I'm glad you mentioned this. It has come to my attention. Okay. It has come to my attention that the entire community would prefer it if I wore a hat, since I am MJ hat, I guess. So, that's a thing now. I wasn't prepared for it. Bald is beautiful, people.
I'll get you some fuzzy raccoon ears if that'll make you feel better. Then you can
I
just stick
mean,
those on the side of your head and you'll be
I,
good.
I am not opposed. I am not follically challenged. That is it, Barkman. Thank you. The shine was too much for some folks. Thank you, Broken Wolf. You're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. And I have to agree with Caledon too. The whole I did see the Cena match last night, and that just broke my heart. So I would take a furry hat, Tin Man. Did I see the 5-star match of Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey? No, I didn't, but I will go look it up. That is something I'll do after stream. Hercules, good to see you. So many
So
people.
Hercules wants some Bismarck. See that, and it's like, that's gonna be quite interesting music choice. Followed by some the toxic systems of down players. Or Colin, right?
Right. Baconfish says, God is good, God is fair. He gave some brains and others hair. Thanks, man. I'll take the compliment in that. because there was one buried. I synced it. But no, what about you guys? Have you guys hit any new milestones in your outposts at all? Hello?
Oh, I was glad the other two have a chance to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of asking, seeing Ice Wolf there.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
You hit any new milestones with Outpost C?
Well, I can't do them. I'm still like 45 right now.
You're still
So,
at 45? I keep forgetting that you're G4. My bad, bro.
oh no,
I'm,
it's all good. I'm actually getting a bunch of my stuff done,
yeah. I
and
am.
I
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
shared with a bunch of people that I got a ship that's nearly 200 million strength
Nice.
or Ops 45 player. That's a lot of that shouldn't be happening per se.
Well, I mean, there is a lot of power creep now. So it's very possible. Which ship is it? Your Newton?
The relativity.
The Relativity? Oh, yeah. It'll get up to 2 billion, I think, toward the end of G4.
Yeah.
It's one of the higher ones. I might have the numbers wrong. Shiz would know. Pal, you might know. But uh, I know it gets up there. It's one of the stronger ships through G4 and G5. So a lot of people swear by it. And Tony says I'm going to try and get a 63 common to see how far I can go. 60 was my full clear limit before Cisco, yeah. So I don't know, man. I was able to finally do a 63 this week. So I think that's progress. Obviously, I'm not running one right this minute, but I intend to toward the end of the stream, and we'll see. We'll see if I can clear it and maybe stay for a couple of rounds. It won't be long. I want the cores, man. There
Right.
are like just I need so many of these, and I'll be lucky to do one level on Tuesday. So unless I grind like crazy, which I might. To be fair, I work all day tomorrow. It's my big double day, so I normally take my tablet. Yeah. Did you get all the way through? No, God, no. I was able to take it, and I lasted maybe 10 hostiles in. But again, that was with my G5 epics. That was not using either of my uncommons. So.
Yeah, I can get all the way through on the 63 regulars with my cube and my Kaskari.
I feel like if I get my cube up, I'll be able to use it instead of one of the epics, and then I should be able to take a tier 9 uncommon and maybe do a little bit better. Maybe.
Well, for what it's worth, tier 13 cube is not as good as my max revenant.
No, but it'll be tier 14.
Yes.
Because the one I've got right now is tier 13.
Once you get once you get the G6 ships, yes. I'm just saying that I won't get one till I get the Koskari, and then I think I go to 15.
Yeah, you skipped the uncommons, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You see, I didn't. I picked up
Yes,
all
sir.
3. But that's
I
because
skipped uncommon.
I'm a ship collector. What can I say? Corey, glad to see you on the stage, my friend. How are you doing? Did you get all the way through? No. I got Cisco. Yeah, I chased the last... Okay, hold on, Tony. Let me get my phone here so I can read that better.
Hey, Corey.
Tony said, I got Cisco. Yeah, I chased the last $5. Got it to use my Venmo for Google Play. E-cards from Target to have enough. Hey, there you go, man. At least you got it, though. Revenant doesn't get the benefit of hull plating, Lord says, and 100% right. Those FKR ships do get those boosts. That's why I did it. That's why I built them.
I got a crazy cat lady that may want to come up on stage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here, I got you. There we go. Hello, Aspie.
Hi,
How are we doing this evening?
I'm alright. I'm alright. I've got Twitch on my phone and you guys on my tablet.
Cool.
Oh,
So, uh, same question, guys, for Corey and Aspie. Have you guys got to do any of the outposts this week?
Nope, too low.
What about you, Corey?
I'm too low a level.
So the first day I did
Oh.
the 56s, just to let you know,
Yeah.
and I cannot finish a 56 elite.
No, I can't finish a 56 Elite, but I can take it.
Well, yeah, easily. But then I get to the tier 2 things and they're like, whack.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of how it is for me, too. I can get up there a few. Corey's mic isn't working, so that explains that. Well, I'm grateful to have you here anyway, buddy.
Yeah. With the
just saying.
63 elites, I'm getting about 20 to 30. So I just went down to the 60 elites whenever I use or do that. Might as well get as much as possible.
Yeah. I went through, and again, this week I've not been really focused on it. It's been a crazy week for work and travel, and oh, it's just been so bad, and I haven't got to do as much as I would like to. I've mainly just been trying to keep up with everything that I need to keep up with, just so I can do my pulls every day. Thank you for the biddies, Madam Law. You do not have to do that. You know, I love
It's
you,
a moral imperative, sir.
What was that, Aspie?
I said, put your credit card away.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I say it's a lost in.
Oh,
Look, I bought the stormtrooper helmet,
yeah.
and I've been very good. I haven't
Yeah.
spent any extra money. I'm being good.
It was a pretty Stormtrooper helmet, though. It looks really nice, just to be fair.
I'm kind of irritated I had to buy it before the move, but there was only 2 left in stock of the ones that I wanted, and I had to get it from GameStop, which means I probably paid 25% more than I needed to.
Oh, no doubt. Oh,
But I got the one I wanted. So there you go.
it's Jula. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Anorex takes 4 command badges to get that final promotion. Broken Wolf says, yeah, but that's what you want to do, man. Anorex is a really good officer. I use him every day. That's on my primary hostile grinder.
I'd love him a lot more if he actually worked on newer content.
Agreed. I use my last badges on DeMarco, Tony says. Well, it's a good place to put them.
Yeah.
Just to be honest, if that's your last ones, please, yes, DeMarco is a wonderful officer, and people should use her more and get her upgraded. Honestly,
yeah, I'm waiting on Alliance tournaments for some badges right now.
yeah, I think that's the same thing for a lot of people. There's a few things I'm lacking that I can only get from the Alliance Tournament's Mastery store, and for the past 2 tournaments, we've only made it to Expert. I'll get them eventually, but it's just another one of those things that you just can't get right now.
Right. Yeah, my Alliance is going to be 30 after this next AT, so
Yeah.
I can start on the pickle skin.
Yeah, that's another goal for me. I think we're at 28. Yeah, Wrath, I'd love to know how you do that. Because I don't have hardly any. No, not this week, Tony. I'm sure to be probably closer to the end of this battle pass, toward the end of the arc.
Yeah, you're going to have to share some of those badges, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. 100%. Hundreds and hundreds. You know, Lost In, I will take some of those badges if you feel like donating them, sir. And I do my disco pools. That's not fair. 85
yeah, but that's
command
one badge
badges.
every month.
Right? It's not that much. I do that too, Lost In. All my Max Armada pulls from every single chest, every single time they're available. Yes, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to show me the G4 rare chest of you actually getting badges anytime this calendar year.
Now, I get badges from it, but it won't be command badges.
Oh, I don't even remember the last time I got a badge from the G4 rare chest. I still pull it, but
No.
it's gotten to the point where I don't want to pull it anymore because I don't get anything out of it. I have
Apparently,
all the options back.
Lost In says he got one from that chest the other day on stream. Well, that's just streamer luck, sir. Look at you. You need to share.
Well,
That's not something the rest of us do. Hell, I hardly do my pulls on stream because I've got them all synced up for when I wake up. Just every day.
yeah, I got. I only got like 2 or 3 badges earlier today when I did my all my pulls from my G5 chest. Ugh. No command. And I need like 30 of them right now.
Which prime are you guys talking about? Because I have the prime for the extra rolls because it was free to play. That's true. You do buy a lot of faction credit packs. JB's not here, right? You are okay to say that, yeah? Just being honest, man. Oh, me. Put me on stage. I see. Okay. Got you, buddy. Boom. Corey, you have an invite, sir. Let's see if it'll let him come up here. He's trying to get his microphone to work.
Eventually I'll figure out things.
Corey, you with us? Ah, there he is. I heard you for a second.
Yeah, I haven't spoke on Discord since back in the day when I was with No One Shall all the time.
Hey, man. Glad to have you
Hey,
here.
Corey.
Haven't seen you around the block in a while. Corey and I are on the same server. So is C. Bacon shares our server as well. Thank you for the burn it down. Zero, good to see you, buddy. So.
Is that Zero Keith? What?
Yep. He's a star now that he's making Coke Zero commercials. Oh, he's got a Coke Zero commercial out there on Lost In stream. It's
All
beautiful.
of the flavor. None of the
it's
calories.
beautiful. Yeah. it really is quite beautiful, man. Yeah, Tin Man's in there too. It's awesome, he says. Yeah. Beautiful, legendary beard and a legendary commercial, my friend.
He
What's
has
not-
a beard.
Yeah.
Never noticed that on Lost In.
Not Lost In. Zero G's.
Oh, Zero G's, yes. it looks a bit like Big Brev on Facebook. That singer
Yeah.
that can go really, really, really low.
I don't know which one you're talking about, Aspie.
His name is Big Brev, and he has a beard similar to what Zero G's has.
Nobody's beard similar to Zero G's.
It's flawless.
It is quite legendary, yes. Thank you for doing the shout outs. I appreciate that.
Zero has the the beard that everyone wishes they had.
Hey man, do you know I would kill to have that, man? It's so like bushy and puffy. In the right way. Yes, I just complimented another man's beard, so sue me.
You know how much money I could make with that kind of a beard? I'm just saying.
I grew up in a gay bar. It's fine.
There you go. There you go. Rev had one of his early days. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, and it was quite nice as well. Granted, it was a little red.
Nothing wrong with us gingers.
Sometimes my YouTube ends up going to some of his old videos, and
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Seeing him with that beard.
Tin Man says his is a little white. Well, that happens. Mine is too. That's why you can't even see it because I keep it trimmed so low. But I got a little goatee going on. It's the one place I can grow hair. Mine old and gray and white. Butter Pecan says, yeah. Lost in. Oh my God, our alliance is almost at 2 hours of continuous surges. Holy shit, bro. Good job.
Too much.
Listen, Barkman. We trim the hedges around here. That's all I'm saying, okay? Buddha says he has a beard. There's white in mine, Zero says. It's just harder to see on cam. But you can in person. Well, I mean, that happens as you get older, sir. One day. Yeah, we might talk about it, Barkman. I don't know, but not today. Not today. So the question, guys, I'm gonna guide us back to the right path here. The question we're talking about right now is outposts. How are you doing? What's the biggest target you've hit? And 2025, what was your favorite thing besides walk? Everybody's answer to that is walk. So,
Let's see. My favorite thing about this game.
for 2025 in particular, I know that's hard.
I know, it's like, perhaps is it the fact I wasn't playing it for like the second half of the year, it felt like?
I mean, that's fair. Best thing of 2025 is the streamer. Aw. That's sweet, Tin Man. Zero says the Dauntless. The Dauntless is his favorite thing. That's a good shout.
I'll let you know about my opinions on the Dauntless in like, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. Right there with you. Matter of
I got
fact,
50 left, or well, 49. So
I am
3 weeks.
at I am at 47. So yeah. I'm one day ahead of you, pal. Just one. I don't know how I did that. But I'll take it.
I messed up my timers for a
That
couple
happens.
days. So
That happens. That happens.
again, I hate this stupid 100-day timer. Like, I want to actually do the content, so let me actually do the content and be rewarded for it.
The 100-day thing doesn't bother me as bad as it does most people. Now, granted, again, you guys know I've never bought a ship, and I probably won't. But I don't mind it because I'm still going to get the content. It is something I don't have to pay for, and by the time I get it, most of the community has already figured out the best crews to use, the best areas to go to, the best ways to do things. So it's extremely helpful for me if I was to say that the pioneers, the people that do buy it, the Lost Ends, the Griffins, the everybody, thank you, because without y'all, I wouldn't know nothing about it. And it's Jula, first time chat. I hate the Dauntless, completely useless ship. And that's fair. That's fair. If you don't like it, that is your opinion, and we welcome that here. So, please, 60 days for 2-month free path. I agree. That still gives you guys plenty of time to figure it out. 70's not bad either.
I would be fine with the 100 days if it was more in line of maybe not as crazy as FC Con was, but the idea that you actually busted your ass doing the content and you got rewarded for it.
Yeah. I mean, the Dauntless to me just kind of seems like it takes away one of my grinds, maybe two if I schedule it right, but it adds another one. So just kind of hard to say either way. I'm excited to try it. That's probably the best way to say that.
I understand some people's opinions about how it's like great because it's like a bot that Scopely actually sponsors and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
but I just don't see the value in getting this ship that's a bot, and it can't even do half the crap that I can do manually.
Well, yeah, the first 8 tiers or so are probably a pain. Like it's a really long upgrade time from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 7-8 months just for the first 8 tiers.
Even so, when I do get it upgraded, right? This time next year, I'll be using the Dauntless to do my mirror grind for my Sigma speed ups instead of me doing it myself. So that's a
Yeah.
win. That's a win. Like, I'm not normally the half glass full kind of guy, guys, but that's a. I'm trying to be positive.
Right. That's a problem I have with all the ships, is that they kind of punish you for actually upgrading your ops, actually
Mhm.
progressing the game. We're not, you and I aren't gonna have that much use for it for a while,
No, it'll be next year.
unless we
Like,
drop packs. In which case,
nope,
if we're getting the ship free to play, we're not dropping money on packs anyways.
nope. Let me catch up on the chat here. Solo Waves came out in March 2025, so that was a good addition. Was that this year? I thought that was last year.
Yeah, that was March. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
First arc
Okay.
was Year of Hell with the Relativity and Krenum.
Right.
Very fitting for this year.
Yeah, actually, 100%. I was going to say that, but you beat me to it. All good.
Second arc was Section 31 with the waves. Then we went to Rathacon, Transigen / Flashpoints,
Yeah.
Aggregation, and now Outpost.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The first iteration of Outpost was my favorite thing because it gave me the ability to do something when I was sleeping.
So it's fair to say, Corey, that you really enjoy the AFK part of it. Like it's an away team for your ship.
Yeah, I kind of like, because especially with everything's been going on in my life lately, I haven't had much time for the game, so I can just set up an outpost and go to bed or go do whatever I need to go do.
Right. That makes
That's
sense,
fair.
man.
I've been using them at night too. I
Me
see no
too.
point in doing them during the daytime. It's easier just to send 2 big ships. And as I log off, go to bed, boom, wake up in 6 hours, and they're done.
Yep.
Zero asks Corey, "What ops are you up to now, bro?"
Still 69. I haven't been playing that much. I've been spending a lot of time with other people lately.
Right, and that's fair, man.
I like it.
Wrath of Butter Pecan says, "I like solo modas and solo waves. Any kind of solo mechanic, I'm guessing is a positive for you, Butter Pecan. I honestly, solo mechanics are where it's at, but there are some benefits to group mechanics too, and I'm kind of still hoping that we see a group outpost at some point. And I know, shoot me, I know that's controversial, but I would enjoy that. Just saying."
I'll hire you to do all of mine then.
Well, I seriously, like it wouldn't bother me a bit. I
I know. I
the
know.
group the problem that I face, the one group thing that we need to do, me and my alliance, I should say, is formation armadas because we don't do enough of them. I know I'm bitching about that every single week, but other
And now
than
you're
that,
asking for something that'd be like the same problem
I know,
of trying
I
to
know,
get.
I know. That's why I said it would be controversial. But in all reality, I feel like if it was an overnight thing, people would be more inclined to do that versus 3 people having to call and only 4 people getting to join. I would like to see some big target that maybe takes 30 ships, 30 different people to hit. A mega armada or something. That would be interesting. So 6 people watching 72 coats of paint on the outhouse drive. I mean, listen, I would like to see something bigger than that. For if we're talking this ginormous armada, then I don't know. It's just a thought.
That was
It's a brain spew, you know?
that was the thought behind doing the star bases.
Yeah. And look how well that turned out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen. Just y'all need to just tell me to shut up because I'm saying bad things. A Borg super sphere. That's not a bad shout. I I think if it was an AI target and we didn't have to target another alliance, maybe. But then again, that was the thought behind starbases. Like Corey said, he's right. He's right. Basic resources just to get to the Sigma. There, listen. Word on the street is there might be a solution to that coming in the next couple of months. So, shh, leaks. I don't know nothing. I ain't
And they
NDA.
waited 2 years to do that.
Mm-hmm. I've got to wonder if they're going to do it like a tech. It'll probably still be a
Dave,
couple
Oh,
of
give
months.
me a
Julie.
definitely going to be attacker skin that's
That's
free to
good.
play.
Corey is trying
Sort
to
of,
speak.
but
Right. What was that, Corey? Bounce a wow.
I was talking to the girlfriend. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lost In.
oh,
I got you.
What I've enjoyed about STFC for me is probably the one thing that you guys hate is the grinding.
Well,
Is the
I don't.
doing all the mining.
I don't so much hate grinding and mining. That's something that needs done. I can't speak for everybody that's on the stage, but I can speak for myself when I say I do that every day. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of right
yeah.
there with you.
I don't. Well, being autistic, MJ,
Uh huh.
that's something that is actually a charming thing for me because it's the same repetitive action.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Wow.
Shut up, bacon fish.
This is why I
Well,
love
hey,
you
you got
guys.
to bump into the stuff to grind the miners, right?
Phrasing, sir. Phrasing.
You right now, bacon fish.
Good evening.
Does your cat know you talk like that?
Yeah, that's dirty.
Oh, she knows. That's just sit there, look at me, and go.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. My cats know I can talk dirty as well, but they all seem to be.
in
No, they're
in
not.
in particular, Aspie, to elaborate a little bit further on what you were saying, um, which content is it that you've been enjoying grinding out?
I, well, I don't mind hitting enemies. I don't mind the mining. I've not been really paying attention to much of the content because I just I don't fear missing out.
Right.
I've got a life to get on with, and I don't have the spoons to always be on STFC all the time.
Well, no, that's fair, and the same thing could go for any one of us here. I I play this game a lot more than I should, you know, more than I care to admit that I play it. It's quite a lot. So I will say that 9 times out of 10, if an alliance mate comes on, they will see I have an online tag, even if I'm asleep, because my client is normally open. So
Yeah,
that's a thing. What's up, man?
yeah.
How you doing, Bat You Down? All good. Just glad to see you here. My goal is to skip FKR for VLOX. Ooh, Tin Man, that's a I don't know. That's a rare, man. It might be a little tougher to do that. But I
it
wish you
wasn't that
luck.
bad.
Oh yeah?
Do you mean you're not getting any rare ship, or you're just not getting the Velox? Because I'm not getting the Velox either. I'm only getting the Koskari.
You see, I'm
I knew
probably
I
gonna go
liked
the
you.
opposite. I'm probably
I
gonna get
knew
the
I liked you,
VLOX.
Iceful.
I'm going to
Yeah.
get all the cats.
Okay.
Well,
So
I sped everything up to 60 today.
did you?
Yeah.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I've been hanging my head about it all day.
Listen, Bacon, progress is a good thing. I know it can be rough to adjust, okay? And your costs are
The
going to go
biggest
up.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah, the biggest reason I did it was because I can't upgrade anything else because I'm not getting the epic materials. That's the
That.
biggest reason I did it.
Yep.
I've been wanting to do it, so
Even at
it's the
60, it's a
first thing
struggle.
on Facebook.
Hey, Corey, you got a hot mic?
Oh, sorry.
You're all right, man.
And just letting you
All
know.
good. Thank you, Madam Law. But no, it really is it's a tough call because I wouldn't be trying to skip a rare myself, but pal, I guess you did.
I skipped to the rare. I have a
Ooh.
Cascaria.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I've misunderstood then. 68, doing the 68 in Terex. That's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm doing it with my Roddy, dude. It's exactly what's on the screen right now because it needed done. So that's a thing. So do I. Tin Man, I think you and I are right there neck and neck with each other, my friend. Yeah, I can't do Romulus yet.
Yay. I went from 20,000 last week for ore and gas for the rares down to 16.5 and 14.2 needing.
I mean,
Yay.
that's less, bro. You're making progress.
I'm surprised that lowered by that much.
That's a chunk. That's a chunk. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it really is. Need to max more of your officers.
And
yeah. That's true.
I got so much research to do now.
Yeah. There's a lot.
I was in the top 100 when I went from 59 to 60. Now I'm like 2,000 something.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I haven't looked at STFC.pro in a minute. I'm sure, and maybe I should. Let me just pull it up and see where we're at because I don't even know.
Well, a bunch of those top guys at 60 have multiple sets of their epics.
That's true.
And every prime imaginable.
Up, Ice Wolf, I'm catching up. I've passed Netniv. Yo, okay. All right. Looks like Irania's next. Moving on up.
Catching up to who? Me?
Yeah, I'm catching up. Just 2 ops levels. Don't worry. I'll be right there on your heels.
Liar.
No, it's coming. It's coming. Just wait. I'm gonna be up here on the other side of Cottontail. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the goal.
I think I might be no. I was like the highest 59 on our server itself, but I think I dropped some when I went to 60.
Well, let's take a look here. We're doing level. You said you're a 60?
Yep, I am now 60.
And you're on 36. Just a second. Let's see. Re-rank results. And bacon. Still just bacon fish?
Yep.
Okay. No, you're in 17th, dude.
Yeah. Well, but I was looking at global ratings. I went from being in the top 100 to like 2,000 something.
Yeah, but still, you're up there. That's pretty good for our server, man. I know it's a little crazy. Nice bacon. Yeah. I agree.
So I'm not trying to be evil here, MJ. It says there's actually 4 levels between you and me.
What do you mean?
On
I'm
my,
63.
on my STFC Pro, there's 4 people between us.
There are.
3 people between us. Okay.
There are.
Okay. I
I'm
was like
catching up,
losing
though.
my mind.
No,
I know.
no.
I know you are. No, I know you are. I was like, wait, you passed Rev? Holy shit. There you go. I was having a brain failure.
Apparently, I am the 7th 63 on the server. So I'll take that.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You really need to do all your research and stuff that's what you should be doing now. You know that, right?
Here's the thing. I'm pretty well caught up on my research. And I'll pull it up here in
You
just a second.
you think you are? Wait till you get your research to R&D to 64 and 65.
No,
Oh,
that's
I
what I'm
was like
saying.
that until until like 68.
At 63, I am out of stuff in the combat tree to do.
Oh,
Like,
okay, but there's like 8
That's your
more trees,
territory
dude.
tree.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. I know that, and it's not what I'm saying. Like, the G6 specific research itself, I have no more till I go up again, and I don't have the ore to do that just yet. But all this is
Shut
done.
up, dude.
I've been
It's
burning
the-
up my territory tree this week.
It's time, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the the Meridian or not Meridian, whatever that ship is, with the one that just went into the
Yeah,
archives.
the Meridian. You said it right.
Meridian.
Okay. I got to finish all those up before I throw it the rest of the way through the archives.
What's going on now?
The rate you get the materials once it goes in the archives won't keep up with what you're doing if you don't have the research done.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy for archives.
I think the
Bubba always
level,
says life is like a box
the
of
level,
chocolates.
the required level in particular, the 56.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
insane for the
laughing at
Meridian.
the two people both hit the suicide lane and they hit it way early for where they were turning. So
Huh.
they both had to stop and get back out to go around each other. Oh. Damn it, Bobby, what the hell?
I guess we're doing King of the Hill now.
Yep. Damn it, Bobby.
Propane.
Propane and propane accessories, my friend.
So there I was with a magazine about propane in one hand and my pants around my ankles. And my dad came in and said, "Damn it, Hank, what the hell are you doing?" And I said, but Daddy, propane is such a beautiful lady."
Well, let me direct this next question, I guess, to the chat. The goal here, guys, is what we're bringing up is our favorite thing of the year for anybody that's just come in, and how far we've made it into Outposts. What's up, RSDJ? How you doing, buddy? I'm curious to see where everybody's at, how far they've made it, and besides walk, because everybody's answer is walk. What's the your second favorite thing of the year? Anybody that wants to chime in? Zero, RSDJ, Lost in, Fullman.
I was going to say, I haven't quite finished a 53 of the new, not even counting the elite stuff, but I have finally gotten to where I'm getting to the second tier, and I'm going to be working with somebody on my crewing after I park tonight.
Right on. Yeah, if you need some crews, man, I'd be more than happy to help you out with that. But again, I get all mine from the spreadsheets or from the community. Lost In says the Veil, G7 in particular, 100%.
Oh, he doesn't count.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Honestly, if I was him, I would have been bored shitless and been like, "What is there to do?" And the answer is, "There's nothing." So, for everybody that was at Ops 69, 70, I totally understand that to them the Veil is the latest, greatest, slice of bread. It makes sense.
And it's still kind of broken.
Aloha, Dr.
Right.
Iron Chef. Thank you for the biddies, my friend. Welcome in.
But if you think
Evening,
about it,
Chef.
Hey chef, every new decade, as I call them, has been broken when it was first introduced.
Yeah.
G6 was a shit show.
Yeah.
G5 was a shit show. I mean, it's not like there's anything different. It's just it's a new thing. I'm sure G8 will be the same shit show that G7 was, if not worse.
Yeah.
Call it a broken gate.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on that thought. Let's get like a year to a year and a half through G7 before we start talking about G8.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Too late for that. People have been talking about it already. They're like, "Where's my G8?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
How many actual players are anywhere close to 80 now? Isn't like the highest like top 74,
I don't know. Let me take a
75?
look and see where
70,
Griffin
70
is.
74 is the top one right now.
Yeah.
And as Lost In says, well, lives matter. Star Trek has proved they are the most important lives on the planet. Facts.
Spock wouldn't have wanted to go back for one otherwise.
75 now, Jula. Okay. Someone hit 75. Let's go. Awesome. Today. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Was it Ingram?
I don't know yet. I'm getting there.
Or what's that other guy that he was like the one that was 74 for like the last few months or last couple months? He was the first one up there.
I'm not sure.
Darth Haywire is
Yep.
18.
Here, I'm going to put it on the
That
screen.
sounds about right.
Boom.
75. Yes.
There it is. 23 billion power for this man. Darth Haywire, legend in the community. 75, first person to do it. Whew. Server 118. That's awesome. Okay, hold on.
You want to come up to the stage?
Yeah, that's RSDJ. I got it.
There's 574s now.
Yeah, that's
One,
quite a
two,
lot, to be honest with you. Let me pull this
Is
back
Griffin
up.
one of them?
Nope. He is not.
1473s.
And Griffin is one of those.
It's kind of scary when Griffin is actually showing restraint.
Well, he's waiting for
He needs to
efficiencies,
ship.
man.
He kind of needs to chip at that point.
And
He's
that's the
not
same,
wrong.
These top 7 people here that have went past the 73 line, the only reason I could see them to go past 73 would be to make top 10. Like, that's it.
Of course. Of course. It's not
I know
like the
that-
people that are up there at the top of the list aren't all type A wannabe first fucking type people.
He's not showing
Come on.
restraint, Lost In says. He's just not as crazy as some of the others. That's fair. That's fair. Fullman says, I want to see what the Uncommon 73 does in arenas. It will decimate, folks, I'd say. The firing patterns for the G7 ships are supposed to be a lot better than the G6 ones. So,
Yeah. Haven't we already seen screenshots of like tier like 3 or 4 against a max vengeance just destroying it? No question.
I mean, my understanding was the Vengeance got decimated by the Uncommon. Is that a mistake?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess I didn't say it clearly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the Uncommons are miles and away better than the Vengeance.
Yeah. By a shit ton. A tier 9, 70... Okay,
So
hold on.
I'm just going to quickly jump in. We had somebody on my server that bought a Vengeance and somebody twatted him and took a screenshot of it with the simple line of, free to play, bitch.
Shit. Shit.
Which I just thought was the perfect one-liner.
That's actually kind of funny. RSDJ, good to have you back up on the stage, my friend. How is the British perspective today?
The British perspective is my 2 kittens that are 9 months old definitely did not rip away the toilet roll and spread it throughout the house. Despite being found in it,
Uh-huh.
it was in their mouths, but it was definitely not them because they looked at me and said, "Hi, Dad, it wasn't us."
It was that raccoon.
Are they
I mean-
Slovenes? Are they Slovenes? Are you believing them? Have they unzipped lately?
Come on, Ice Wolf, we had this chat earlier. The look they gave me was like, "Hi, Dad," as a bit of toilet roll fell out of their mouth, but definitely told me it definitely wasn't them.
Not it.
Yeah. Nope.
I swear to God, I adopted 2 broken kittens that basically either have cocaine or Red Bull for blood.
I mean, that sounds like a good time, just to be honest. Did I say that out loud? My bad.
I was just thinking, throwing a little catnip and we're good.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
no, we do not do the catnip in this house because the Overlord just will quite happily sit and chill. The 2 little demons
Yeah.
are literally halfway up the curtains looking at me like, "I need more."
And that's when
Tim-
you go, yeah, here you go. Have a nice time.
Tin Man
Well,
says
Ice Wolf,
that sounds like his rot puppy. So.
well, Ice Wolf, have you ever seen that little YouTube short where a ginger cat first sees like catnip on the floor and literally just spreads the entire thing? It's like, "This is mine."
You should see my Maine Coon. My Maine Coon.
Then
We
they're
just
like
bought
Scrooge
a.
McDuck.
Oh yeah, mine actually will lay on the catnip plant and be like, try it, bitch, because he's got 2 siblings and an uncle, and he'll just lay there on the catnip plant and chew on a corner and look at them, and they're just like, nope, not gonna bother you. You're 22 pounds. Nope.
That's funny. That's funny.
It is.
What
I
is it?
gave
What
my
is it?
cat
There's always a
all
bigger.
kinds. I gave my cats all kinds of catnip um, on bonfire night, and yeah, they were happy as Larry.
You know, Katniss was
We
a
had
good
some-
character. Sorry,
we
Aspie.
we had some zoomies, we had chill cats, and everything on bonfire night.
Right on.
Because yeah, I've got pheromone plugins. I've got actual catnip and catnip spray, and I just went mad. And I don't mind the smell of cat of any of it at all.
Oh, you are so lucky on bonfire night and like Halloween and everything. When the fireworks were going off, all of my cats took over the bed. I had to sleep on the sofa that night. It was either that or break my spine in 7 places just to fit around them.
That's funny.
The cat will sleep on top of me.
We are talking about Guy Fawkes night, right? On your bonfire night.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember-
Guy Fawkes is technically November the 5th. Halloween
Yes.
is October 31st. But yeah, Guy Fawkes night, it's the one person where, I'm sorry, he tried to do something incredible. He tried to literally bomb Parliament because the government was so corrupt. And can you imagine
he got
him
caught.
coming forward in like a few hundred years' time? It was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, what you didn't manage to do, yeah, we actually do an effigy to you once a year and set you on fire."
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Remember the 5th of November.
Oh God.
Yeah. Can you imagine that being your legacy, though? Every year, an effigy of your body is set on fire.
No. Absolutely.
It could be
not.
worse.
That's pretty
We don't
bad.
even do that to Jesus. It's like, okay, yeah, you were born on December 25th. Does anybody celebrate when he was actually nailed to a cross? No. But for Guy Fawkes,
there's no
we celebrate you by burning you alive.
Well, not
Well,
nailed to the
actually,
cross
we do
specifically.
celebrate.
Lord,
We
lost
do
in.
celebrate him being nailed to a cross. It's called Easter.
No,
Yeah,
you
that's-
celebrate with chocolate. You celebrate with chocolate eggs. Does Guy Fawkes get chocolate? No, you burn him.
Oh Lord,
Oh no.
So,
Lord,
they're-
Lord,
yeah.
Lord.
Even though I am
Now, the
British,
question
I
is,
swear to God,
was-
we are mental sometimes.
Yes.
Good Friday, Webster Sponge says. Yes, that's correct. That is the day that Jesus was nailed to a cross. 100%.
Yeah, give an
Yeah.
example, MJ. You celebrate Independence Day, the
Yes.
day in 1772 or whatever it was that you gained your independence. You celebrate that. We can't do that
1776.
because if we had a holiday in Britain or every country that got liberated from us, we would never go to work.
Is that a bad thing?
No,
I mean,
that's not a lie.
I am sure there's like 365 countries that either exist or did exist that have then become liberated from us. We would literally never do shit apart from let's celebrate Jamaica getting independence. Let's celebrate Australia. We would literally never do anything.
And that is why
And in
your
the middle of the store
government
looking around going, "Look,
encourages you to.
communist."
Well, that's why your government encourages you to burn the traitors in effigy every year to discourage further dissension from the pack.
Now let me say this. Let me say this. Lost in. I can keep track of both. I promise.
Are you sure it's not the same insanity? Just
Yeah, it goes both ways, my friend.
I'm just loving the way that MJ saying, yeah, I can keep track of both as his child is sprinting across the bed behind him.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
100%.
his raccoon's just fine by himself.
He's listen. Even if I was to not be streaming right now, if I was doing something else, he would still be doing this. This is yep.
normal.
Yeah. We
Unfazed.
celebrate telling England to go fuck itself. Yeah, that's true, Wrath of Butter Pecan. That is he's just a boy. He's just a boy.
Yeah, and England just says that we're traitors.
No, now England is thinking, America, it was a fantastic idea that got way out of hand.
we may have went a little too far.
And talk about England and Canada decide to go, no, you guys become your own country because we don't want to deal with another war.
Well, America's never won one on its own, has it?
Well, funny enough,
Yeah,
The
sorry,
Civil War.
that was a low blow, I know, but technically America's never won a war on its own.
The Civil War.
Neither have you, Pop Tart. Who have you won a war on by yourself?
France, it was called the 100 Years' War. We didn't need it to go that long, but we kept doing it because we thought it was fun.
No,
That's against
No.
the French, though.
that doesn't
Well,
count. The French aren't a challenge. Everyone has
Wait.
beaten them. Even the fucking Vietnamese beat them. Give me a break.
Okay.
Okay. India, Australia, New Zealand. Technically
wouldn't-
America to begin with.
No,
Do it again.
no,
Yeah.
and no. You had Portugal and Spain's help on all of those.
Okay.
Try
right,
again.
Name me one war that America's won alone.
Civil.
Oh, wait.
Mexican War.
Yeah, the Spanish and American War is
You
one.
had the French and the Danish for that one. Your Civil
Nah.
War, you had the Native Americans.
Lord,
The-
we
the
don't.
The Vietnam conflict, because it was never officially declared, you got your ass kicked with that one. This
Okay.
is why,
That was
This is-
we got our ass kicked because of politicians.
hang on,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one example. There's a reason
wait.
why we're called Great Britain. And it's very simple because every time there's a war going on and the politician looks down the list, he's like, oh, Britain's coming in. Great. And that's what we got the name.
You know I
No,
love you,
no, no,
Lost
no,
End.
no, no,
Was
no, no.
looking
It's
for
called
you.
the United. It's called the United Kingdom because you guys just send Canada to all of the wars to win for
Oh
you.
Lord.
Yeah, the Geneva suggestion. True.
I
The
know.
maple
Yeah,
syrup
I know.
people that people are scared of.
Yeah,
I love that checklist.
even I've got to admit that a lot of the laws that were written in the Geneva Convention is because of Canada, which is why they keep saying sorry all the time, because they have messed with so many people in ways that we didn't even think were possible.
True.
Well, them and the Mossad, but we're just gonna let that one go.
Yeah, well, the Mossad never say sorry. Canadians are like, yeah, we're really sorry that we like nailed somebody to a wall.
That's because they don't usually get caught. Maybe Canada should try that shit. Just
What he
saying.
said right there. The stage does become the
Wait.
background sometimes whenever you guys start hitting with the with all the Pedros Lost in. You know that kind of happens.
We love
Wait
the
a minute.
Pedros. You do all the
Any-
Pedros.
Did we get
Any-
help with Japan at all?
Oh, did we get hit with
Anyways.
what?
Trying to get back to the game rather than like geopolitical politics.
No. Hold on. RSTJ, wait.
I'm not the one that. I'm not the one that started it. You're gonna step your foot in the river of shit. I'm
Yeah.
willing to drown you in it. It's
Yeah, don't do
fun.
that. Don't do that. Mm.
Do you need us to come and colonize you again?
I mean,
You
it
need us
happens.
to revolt again?
Pedro,
Oh, you are not going to be able to get anywhere close to us.
I'm sure
if you-
that the British still has a navy. It might be a small fishing boat, but hey.
Oh, you're never going to get within inland. And even if you do get inland, all the people in Texas will be meeting you on the border just for the
No.
fact-
This
I don't know about
this
all
war
that.
This war is over before it starts. We just cut all the underground internet cables that flow into the UK, and you
Oh,
guys
no.
are sitting in a little dark hole.
Oh, no.
Have a nice day.
Why would
Get
you
fucked.
do that?
I think it's more
Why
a case
not?
of if a UK citizen gets to the US, it's a case of like, okay, we need to check your like social media history for the last like 5 years. If they checked my media history for the last 2 hours, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
I know.
All right. Let's get back to the main conversation on at hand, okay? Because we have went a little sideways here.
Oh, fine.
RSDJ. Yeah, just a little. RSDJ, in all seriousness, let me ask you, where are you at with your outpost journey, man? What's the highest you've been able to hit?
I can hit 60s and I die after the first 15.
And what
So
ops level are you?
I'm up 63, but I do have a Negva in the oven.
Okay. So
I'm hoping my Negva and my Rotti will be able to hold it.
yeah, the 2 G5 epics for me was able to clear out a 63. So, I mean, we got to be getting close to that for you too. The next question I have for you, buddy, is
I'm only about 12 months behind you, MJ.
what's the favorite thing besides Wrath of Khan for the year? It's a tougher question, I know.
I got laid.
No, well, okay, besides that.
No,
Good
that's
answer.
Quite literally all I've got. That's literally all I've got.
No,
Nothing-
trust me, that was good enough.
I'm jealous.
The epics for the 63, I'm assuming you mean the epics for the 63 epics, Roddy and Cube, is what Tin Man's saying.
Well, she was epic, but she was only 32.
Cottontail raiding in. Welcome in, Cottontail. Good to see you, buddy. How did the Pokemon stream go?
Oh, what Pokemon game was he playing?
I don't
Probably
remember.
VA.
I don't remember.
Probably
it
the new
looked
one.
good though.
Pokemon League.
Fantastic, he said. Good deal. Good deal, man.
Yeah, ZA.
Yeah.
Okay. It looked really
love
cool.
that
I
game.
sat and watched him for a little bit before I was in Ice Wolf's stream. So, But I've been making the rounds all day on Twitch. You guys know how it is. I'm sure you guys have been all the way around the block too, right? From Dr. Iron Chef, CDB, Norgoth, Cottontail, Madam Law.
CDB.
Yeah,
There and back again, a raccoon's tail.
yeah. Lots of things going on today.
Madam Law.
I will say that conversating with Iron Chef and Lost In and Seth and Scribbler this morning, that was kind of interesting. I was able to actually get on before the wife left for work. Man, she was still getting ready in the background, and the conversation then was about the same thing it is now, except with a little less crazy. RSDJ, I'm looking at you, buddy.
I'm saying nothing because your mic cut off the second you said I managed to get in just before the wife left, and then the mic cut for a second. I was like, okay, where's this one going?
My bad. No, the whole thing is though, like everybody is focused on the outposts and like how, and that's what I know that we've all been making the same content, right? And Wally put in the chat earlier something about opinions, and it really has me thinking. Just to be clear, man, I respect everybody's opinion, okay, 100%, and I do want to make sure that people have a chance to say exactly what they're thinking in regards to whether it's about the game or whatever. You know, this is a chill environment. We try to just hang out and bullshit for a little while. That's what these streams really are, and that's with the chat. That's on the stage. If you guys wanted to come up and talk, you're more than welcome to. I try to open it up for everybody, you know. This is a place where, and Tin Man, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you, buddy. This is a place where I want you guys to be able to feel like you can say whatever you want. You know, we're not bound by an NDA. We don't have any. I'm not worried about whether they're going to shut me down or not, because they're not. You understand what I'm saying there? You guys can say whatever you like. Be it good, be it bad. You want to shill, not shill. You want to tell them they're stupid. That's fine. It's what we do.
Hi, kitty.
Good night, sir.
Bacon Fish has got his camera on his cat.
Oh, okay. Let me pull that up for. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm sharing, so nobody else cut anything bad on. Bacon Fish with the kitty. He's showing her off, buddy. She just chilling right there on your leg as you. Are you parked now, Bacon?
As I got parked, she hopped up on my leg.
That's precious. That's precious.
Hi, Ollie.
That's cute.
It's a cuckoo. Is she?
That's cute.
Is she
The way
chittering?
I'm sorry, the way
No,
that
she's not
tail is
saying
going,
anything
that's
right
like,
now.
you need to keep driving.
That's beautiful, man. It
She's
is.
like, seriously, she's like, drive, Daddy, drive.
She's a pretty kitty.
Oh no, we're parked.
Yeah. She's a pretty kitty. She's checking out the area. She's seeing what's going on.
She's familiar enough with the area that she knows where I am right now.
That's cool, Bacon. Really. Looks good.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Both of my kittens are currently on top of the wardrobe, and Hector's in bed looking at them like, yeah, you fucking morons.
She's a good kitty. She's a good
now
kitty.
it's me and the kitty.
There you go. There you go. Guys, say hi to Bacon Fish.
There's
What
my
about-
two favorites.
Yeah.
You know the old favorite line between cats and dogs? Cats won't tell the police where your drugs are.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. No, I just wanted to make it clear though, because again, there might have been some confusion at the start of the stream. I'll bat you down's got a tuxedo cat too. That's cool. No, all opinions are welcome here, and yes, I never claimed I was a super debater. I'll listen to what you got to say though. That's what we're here for.
Well, it's a good
MJ.
thing you're not a super debater.
Yeah,
MJ,
I decided
what-
not to use the other word because I know you guys well enough to know that you would have phrased that and clipped it, and it would have been bad.
I wanted you to say it.
MJ, we all agree that you are the master.
Mm.
Continue the word.
Yeah, yep,
Exactly what I wanted him to say.
yep. Lost In's there. He knows. He got it. Yep.
Look, Madrox has a sticker. He says he's a proud masturbator, so don't even get me going.
Yep.
I mean, if you guys can't even say you're a proud masturbator, then what the fuck? CDB
all right.
has stickers.
That's true.
CDB
That's true.
has stickers.
Fine. I am a proud masturbator. There you go.
Thank
Master
you.
debater.
Welcome.
Master debater. There it is. All right.
I wish somebody's gonna clip that one.
Oh, I'm sure.
I aspire to be the world's greatest masturbator. There we
Yeah.
go.
There you are. There you are.
Clip it and show it in court later.
I do like WWE. And yes, take me back to AWA. That was absolutely 1,000% better. Caledon, you're not wrong, but there's nothing wrong with AEW either. I don't hate AEW. I'm not against it. Lurking masturbated. There you go. No, guys, really, I don't think I get to say this enough, and you guys really do make these Sunday nights kind of fun. We sit, we just hang out, we chat, we bullshit, and we talk about what we're doing. You know, you didn't say that. That's true. That's true. But nevertheless, WWE is what's mainstream, and I know AEW's got pros and cons with it too. Caledon, 100%. So, some things are better over there with Tony Khan. Other things are better with Paul Levesque. You have to have a taste for both. Yeah, Back You Down said it.
I haven't watched American wrestling since British Bulldog.
Well, you know what yesterday was, right? I've made a big deal about it. I'm sure the entire STFC community knows what I'm talking about.
Wasn't yesterday Cena's last day?
That's it. Yesterday was Cena's last match, and it was so phoned in. Thanks, Lost In. You're a freaking legend. Appreciate that.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
let me just copy and paste that into streamer amusement. Thank you. Yep.
Make sure you all save that so it can be used as evidence in court at a later date.
Yep. Let your wife know. We've got evidence.
Oh Lord, that's funny.
You know what,
It could be.
If you could link that into the whole thing where the mic clipped off early for me, where it's like, and then the wife left, and then just put that bit in afterwards.
That'd be perfect, Glenn.
You know, I love you guys, right? But you guys are some assholes.
Until my wife left. Yeah, so it's like, I waited until my wife left, and then clip.
In other news.
Yeah. Thanks, pal. Appreciate that.
No, if we're gonna pull this back to the game, and we should, because you know we're actually here for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have any one particular thing that was good this year, and the problem I have with it is that while Augment was okay. It's not like I was stoked and excited when it got dropped. I was like, okay, I have to buy another ship to auto grind another fucking loop because Scopely loves loops.
Mm-hmm.
So for everyone saying Augment was the best thing of the year, yeah, but it's not like it was the coolest thing. You know what I mean? It's like there really wasn't much anything this year at all for me to go, oh my god, my life has changed forever. I can't live without that.
Well, I agree.
I will actually agree with you on that one. Like, Wrath of Khan was brilliant because we had absolute crap before that. And Wrath of Khan was like, this seems so awesome, but if we were doing the timeline, it was okay, and yet it gave us something new to do, and then everything after has been like, oh, okay, we're back to the normal crap now.
Yeah, and that's my real problem about it. It's not that I'm not knocking on any particular one Scopely product at all this year. It was all pretty much across the board.
I know that
Midland to poor, and so the problem is getting excited over any one thing was kind of like, Because, the next month it just came back and just crashed you in the head and said, no, this is just going to be trash again. So I would like to get more consistency. That would be my favorite thing for 2026 if we could just get more consistency in all areas. Consistency of product, consistency of communication, consistency everything. That is what my hope for 2020.
2026.
Well, the only consistency that Scopely seems to go with is, hi, I would like your credit card details.
Well,
Right,
and
but
Yeah.
and we've proven in the past though that we're happy to shell those out. But the problem is that you have to give us a reason to want to shell those out.
Yes, I
You
mean,
can't just give me a fucking broken piece of shit and expect me to go, yeah, I'd like to give you $100 for that. Thank you so much. Can I
well,
have another beating?
that's just it. Have you noticed that we've had so many treasuries so fast in a short amount of time?
yes,
Yep.
yes,
I think like because everybody probably blew all of their like shards getting the first treasury, thinking this is fantastic, and then like a month and a bit later, they bring out an awesome treasury with like officer shards for Nog and this, that, and the other. How many people spent it before this one just came out?
Well, now
So
I
it's a
will
case
tell
of,
you,
oh crap, I'm going to spend $100 again.
me personally, I spent on the last treasury because that was when I got my rods, and it had what I needed. It had parts. It had, at least I think it did. Maybe it didn't have ship parts. This one doesn't. I don't remember what the last one was.
Oh, the hierarch one.
Yeah, that's the one
think.
I got.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I got the one before that.
because of that, I am extremely close, or maybe I already got her. No, I am 10 shards away from the hierarch. Just 10. Which isn't bad, all things considered. If I am saying so myself, what happened to the music?
But GS Calidon brings up an aggressively important point that we need content more than we need anything else. Give us a story, give us a connection, give us a reason for wanting to do it. I
Yeah.
can't say as I give a crap about the outposts or anything else, and I think that's why we were all so attached to the Augment arc, because it was connected to Khan, it was connected to the movie, it was connected to something we loved. That way it was easier to swallow the bitter pill, as it were.
Prodigy be
Yeah,
a good
I'm going to
shout.
completely agree with you there, which is why I've been pushing for Scopely. Please open the old holodeck missions
Yeah,
because
that
we weren't here at the very beginning. Just open them. You get really crappy rewards from it, but we want the story content.
to be
Yeah.
honest,
The mission's done.
you're 1,000% right there. There is so much in here, which oh my god, I didn't pick up the mission. Whoops. Glad you said that. Uh, there's a lot in here that is so useful to players that haven't got to be a part of this. You can judge a person, you can judge how long they've been playing by seeing what's in their holodeck. You know?
Yeah, I would love to know what the whole like Doomsday Worm from TOS actually was. I'm sorry I wasn't here, but
This one
I'd
right
like to
here.
hear the
Dun,
story
dun,
behind it.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was as exciting as you can possibly imagine it was. But yes, I agree. It's I only have like 3 that I haven't done. And it was all the extra ones that they sent out for, I think it was TOS and something else. That was their first and only attempt at, let's see if they'll pay for extra missions.
Right.
And we
I mean,
went, no.
I got I got into this game just after the DS9 arc and the Voyager arc, so I've only been playing for what 3 years now.
Mm.
But oh my god, I wish I could find out what those original arcs were about. I don't even care about the rewards that you get. I just want to know the story so I can experience what it was like to be back then. I don't give a crap if it like gives me like, oh, you get like 20k titanium. Awesome. I've got like 19 trillion already. I don't care. I just
Exactly.
want to know the story.
There's a
I don't
lot.
understand why.
Go ahead, go ahead, pal.
I don't understand why it's so paywall. It's years and years old content that takes like 5 minutes each. Why am I going to spend $100 to do any of it?
I don't know that
'Cause-
paywall is the right term because you can't even buy them. I don't think.
You can buy the diodes that would cost you a fortune to do
Can
all
you?
of the missions.
Because I thought they took them out of the store.
Oh, they might have, but they were
Well-
there. Let me
Well,
check.
apparently, just before I started the game, they used to like drop every month like free holodeck credits.
Yeah.
So you could like do the old missions, and then they just stopped.
Well, that's
Yep.
before my time too. You see, I came back. I started my account way back when, right when the game first came out. But then I only got to like ops 18, 20, somewhere in there, and I quit. Well, when I came back and I actually learned how to play the game a few years ago, again, it's only been a few years. Hey, you lost in. I see you there, buddy. Hold on. There
Oh god, there's
is
MJ with like back at the dawn of time.
that man.
Back in my
I've been playing since I think it was a lower deck arc. It might have been just before that. And oh my god, lost in. I am nervous to. Oh man, what did you do? What did you
So
do?
the only way to get
Please
matrix
share.
diodes, the only way to get matrix diodes right now in the store is to buy the Defiant Cloaking Unlock Pack, and that will give you 50 of them. That's
Wow.
it.
Wow.
And you need 100 to actually do a mission or something like that.
Correct.
Like 1,000 for most of them. So they're
Oh,
like,
that's-
Oh yeah, that's the pattern buffers.
Is this
Which
safe
are
for me to
the old
play?
ones.
Is this
sounds
safe for me
absolutely
to
great.
play?
Oh,
To
that
hell
sounds
with it.
absolutely great. I just
I'm
won't
doing-
pay my gas bill for a month to do a holodeck mission from 5 years ago.
I'm doing it anyway. Guys, give us just a second here and let's Lost In sent us something.
Oh god.
Proud masturbator.
It should be interesting.
Yep. Yep. Fine. I am a proud masturbator. Thanks, Lost In. Thank you, buddy. Proud masturbator. You're so sweet. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I can hear that.
Unfortunately, we can't unless we unmute you on stream.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just a clip of me saying what I said. So, yeah. Yeah, make it a redeem,
Thank you for
Lost
not to
In. Do
repeat
it. Do it.
There you
Make
go.
it a
I
redeem.
dare you.
That's what he said. That's what he said he's going to do. Do it. Just do it, bro.
Do
He's
it.
going to do
But
it.
but
Oh, you
Okay.
are so going to jail.
Hold on, I'll put it back. He wants to see it again. Fine, I am a proud masturbator. There you go, C. There you go, C. Fine, I am a proud masturbator. Damn it. That one's gonna get used a lot.
I agree. It's gonna be
That's what
pretty
she
good.
said.
Thanks, guys. Y'all are so sweet. Lost In, you're a doll. He's gonna make it a redeem. Good. Please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah,
That's
that is definitely going to get used in the trial in your future.
yeah, I'm sure.
Just make sure it's like one channel point so that we can just spam it all night long.
Yeah. Be my guest, buddy. You know how it is, man. Do what you will. Do what you
Yeah,
will.
just-
Famous last words.
Em-
Yeah.
MJ's next stream is just going to be nothing but I spank the monkey.
Yeah. That's hey, I might title it that. Be careful. Wrath of Butter Pecan says, highlighted his message and said, pattern buffers are for old missions. Diodes are for the new missions. I've got 14.8k mission buffers, but you have nothing in your holodeck either, right? Like you don't have access to all the things that I need to do, like the worms or TNG discovery, the Vidar loop. You know, you don't have that.
Remember, what was it, like during aggregation where they made you go to a system that was locked behind one of the, like, TOS missions
Yeah.
that no one could do unless
Yeah.
they were...
I do.
Oh yeah, and
remember
then
that.
3 days later they realised the F up, and it's like, okay, we've opened it to everybody.
Yeah. I mean, kind
So
of
why
makes
not
sense.
do it for all of those missions? Let us all...
Exactly.
I mean, if we're going
So
down that route, guys, let's just say this here. Where is Romulan space? How do you get an arena token? What is that? Because I've never been there, can't get there, can't get none, won't be there, ain't happening,
That's one I
never gonna
haven't
see it.
seen.
Yeah, MJ,
Never
I'm
gonna see
exactly
it.
the same. I've always wondered what the hell is in that system, and I can't go there, even on Ops 63. Whatever's in there, I will be able to literally beat to death with a small toothbrush, but I can't get there.
I'll never get an arena warp cell. When I click store, what happens? What happens? It's an old event. They had battle royale for top dogs. Oh well, okay, but it's not something like that shouldn't be locked anymore. That's something that's so old. Man, that's kind of the point we're making. There's things that need to be just opened up. Well, granted, that has no benefit to anybody, but that irks the shit out of me. I mean, it
Well,
just
that's just
of
it.
the one system in the entire galaxy that is not discovered.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
MJ, this is the point I'm trying to make.
Uh
I'm up 63, same as you.
huh. Doing
Why are
good,
we
Buddha.
not able to why are we not able to access stuff from like 4 or 5 years ago?
I don't.
Just open up. We don't even give a crap about the rewards. We
Nope.
just want to know.
Yeah, I
If
just would like
anybody
to be able to
anybody
access
playing
it.
this game that yeah, if anybody in this game has OCD, that must be driving them insane. Luckily, I have alcohol, so I'm good.
Right. No, I just
And
there's
then
the.
you can
Go ahead, pal.
also do the same argument, which I agree with to an extent, towards like all these old primes and whatnot. Like, I don't really care about the like stupid assaults prime or the extra rep for your alliance,
Nope.
the like whatever prime. But I just want to do it just because it's annoying the ever living piss out of me that it's not free to playable after how many years has Assault's been out?
It's
Three?
it's
Four?
such a dead mechanic. That is something that should be free to play. Just really.
No,
I wish I
Powell,
could get rid of
Powell,
the board tokens.
yeah,
Do what
Powell, you actually have
tokens?
a point there. It's like one of my next researches in the, I think it's the Borg store. It's like, oh, increases the Actian venom that you're gonna get. It's like, okay, great, but I've already maxed out everything I need to do. Why
Right.
do I need this bit? Or it's like, oh, you can max out your swarm rewards. I already have a bloody ship. Why
Yeah.
do I need to max it out when I don't need it?
Right.
Guys,
Buddha's
March
on the
Borg
stage now.
rewards and the April Borg rewards, and I would love to be able to scrap the G3 augmented ships.
Yeah, that's
oh
a good
god,
shout.
I am so hoping that they're going to bring in the Scrappy Meridian because I've got two. I was like 80% of the way there to building a third, and now it's a case of, oh yeah, it's archived now. It's like, oh great, can
A-
I get rid of it now?
As cool as that would be, I don't see it. I don't see it. I would like
Heck,
to be able
we
to
can't
scrap
even get
mine
them
too.
to. Yeah, we can't even get them to do G5 scrapping. It feels like at this point. Oh, maybe we're gonna try to fit it in before July 2026. I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm actually having a bet with my alliance about what's going to happen first. Like, do we get G5 scrapping or does Donald Trump die?
G5 scrapping. G5 scrapping. Zero.
We're
Listen,
hoping.
stay away from the cigarettes, my friend. They're not. Drink your Coke Zero and calm down. You know I love you, buddy.
Yeah, 0Gs, don't smoke. It stunts your growth. I'm 6'3". I could have been 7 foot, but no, I started smoking when I was 17. I could have been a basketball player, dude.
I started smoking when I was 11.
Yeah, I've been smoking my whole life. So
How did you even see over the counter to buy them?
Magic.
I bought 'em.
as a kid,
We
I
can
stole
jump.
them. As a kid, I stole them. So, just being honest, that was a thing. Zero says I started smoking after I was done growing. Well, good, because you're a tall boy, aren't you? Wrath of Butter Pecan says, yeah, I was in the Gauntlet finals and still have tokens for the final round of Gauntlet system. So you have an Arena Warp Cell, the one thing that nobody else will ever get. Save it, because that's like a prized possession. You have
Oh,
510?
I have. Yeah, I have those too.
I
Can
don't
we
have
get
any of those.
replicator Can
I'm
we get
sorry.
replicators so I can send you all coffee?
Not yet. Eventually.
Well, I'm currently wondering about like old things that you have in your item store. Like, do you remember a couple of years ago when we had that NX like Star Trek Enterprise thing where you had to like go and get the various Dr. Flux animals?
Yes.
They are still in your inventory.
Yes. The
Why? You
samples.
can't use them.
Hold on. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
I think I've got
This right
something like
here.
7,000 bat wings that I'm never going to use unless I want to make an incredibly amazing cocktail.
I have biological
I was
samples.
just about to. I was actually just about to say, unless you want to do what an Ozzy Osbourne.
Right on.
Let
I
us trade
still have
them in.
4 points and
Either get rid of them or let us trade them in for something.
There's so
Yeah.
much clutter in our inventory from stuff that we can't and will never be able to use ever again.
Exactly, but Scopely says, oh, we don't have the memory space to do this. We can't like expand on this bit of the game. Get rid of the crap you don't even use anymore. That frees up memory space.
To be fair, each of these items is coded into the game, so each one is a line of code, right? And I don't pretend to be a coder. I don't pretend to know what I'm talking about, but I agree with RSDJ. If we was to like take out some of this old shit that's not useful anymore, would that not help make things run faster? Less things it's got to check for?
MJ, I've got one pet peeve that a lot of people won't agree with, but when you go through your items, why is there not an option to, like with everything else, do it alphabetically?
Why is there not a
Like,
search bar?
Yeah, if I want to see like how many sealing rods I've got, like for the next treasury, why do I have to scroll down like 9 billion things to see
I mean,
how many I've got?
Instead of a search bar, what we've got, and this is thanks to the community, of course, what we've got is Spock's Club. That's where you can search. That's where you have to go to search. You can't do it in the game. How does that even?
It's crap for the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we all love Spock's Club and whatnot. Not gonna diss them or anything, but why
not.
in the literal fuck do I have to use a third party to look to see if I have item X, Y, or Z in my inventory, or play scavenger hunt for 5 minutes? It makes absolutely no sense.
You've
the
never
same
played
reason that
RuneScape,
you get
have
most
you?
of your information about the game from the content creators instead of the company.
Well, and is that really how it should be?
No.
I know that's how it is. I know that the content creators are the ones that are giving out how to do what, but that's because we've got some amazing people that go through and figure it out first. You know? Why is it that we're having to learn that from? And again, I am not complaining about the work that they do. Okay, Jules Verne, Blue Mandalorian, those kind of people, Netniv, Chronox, those kind of people. They're what make our community keep coming back, right? But why is it that we have to go that route instead of being provided this information by Scopely themselves? Because they don't care.
Webster pointed out they'd have to know their own game first.
Yeah. That's kind of.
That's exactly it. They'd have to actually know their own game to be able to help the people.
Ask me. There's nothing wrong with. I don't mind going and using a third party tool. I probably would anyway. Please don't take this as slander against Spock Club or STFC.pro. But these are things that should already exist in our game, and they don't.
I'm not. those people have invested the time to actually give us those things to help us with our game. I use Spot Club in the STFC database and STFC Pro. I
Blue
don't use them as much as I should, but
Blue Mini used the text to
it,
speech, and he said, "When the community has better data from the company than the company, you know the problem is them." And again, I don't want to sit here and say Scopely is a problem. They have problems, yes, but as an enjoyer of the game, and that's what I am. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, it's all Scopely's fault. Not all Scopely games have this problem. Is it all STFC's fault? I don't know. Maybe. Is it Digit? I don't know. Maybe. Is Scopely got a hand in it? Sure. Sure. But it's not just one thing or one person. It is a lot of things in their entirety. I mean, that's fair, right?
But
yeah,
to be fair, the game has changed its scope of intention and an area of coverage since the game was originally deployed. It was
Yes.
originally deployed as only a mobile game. You go use the little thing to go around and kill a couple things, and then boom, people learned how to cheat, and they had to switch the whole program around to do server side instead of client side, and they've never really recovered from that fatal flaw error. So the problem is that if they really wanted to do an all-encompassing game, they would set up a game that has alliance chats online. It would have message boards online that you could post information back and forth between your alliances. You would have a way to transfer items and inventory and all kinds of things that they would hard code into the game that you wouldn't need all of these additional third party content created items for. But that would require a huge investment from Scopely in time and money, and there's no chance they would ever do anything that wonderful for us
Yeah.
ever.
That makes sense.
Well,
That
you
makes
got to think. I
sense.
don't know if anybody watches DJ stream or Griffin stream, but I remember like looking back on something, and Griffin blew $1,000 to buy a Mayflower.
Yes.
Was that
Yes.
Griffin or
DJ
was
did.
that?
Yes, DJ did.
That was
yes,
DJ.
he did
Yes.
that. He
Yeah.
did that. I would hate to see his bank statements from the
Oh,
last
yeah.
7 years.
I would
Uh,
love to be his accountant. How much money I would make off that is just beyond belief.
Yeah.
Zero says STFC was not originally a Star Trek game. Now, I don't know the history as much as some people do, so I'm going to ask you to elaborate on that, Zero, a little bit more.
Yeah, so would I. What did the ST stand for at the beginning of STFC?
Well, I imagine it is an MMORPG, so, you know, incoming
I always
TTS.
I always imagine that at the beginning, well, when did this game launch? Like 2018?
Wrath
Yeah.
Like that?
of Butter
Hold
Pete
on,
That-
Cahan
yeah, we just
Hold
had the
on,
7th
me. Will
anniversary.
Scopely ever pull their collective heads out of their sphincters and start listening to the players that pay their salaries and fix the game instead of just sticking out their hands for more money? Ah, the age-old question. Will game developers ever listen to their loyal paying fan base? It's like asking if a Klingon will ever turn down a fight. The truth is, that's up for debate, just like an episode of Beyond Belief. They've got tech debt building
just
up
me,
like
or
tribbles
has all
in
the
a
sound
grain
died?
silo.
No.
Will they fix
TTS.
it?
sound died.
Probably
TTS.
not.
Okay,
But hey, never say never in the
Yeah.
universe of gaming.
There's
Now,
a train of thought,
excuse me,
but
I've got
TTS.
to
Sorry, I
avoid
see it.
thinking about Pine Branch.
No, you're good.
That's a good one, Butter Pecan.
Yeah.
Ice, we were having a
decided
moment
I'm
of
not going to
silence.
bed this morning.
Do what, Aspie?
I've decided I'm not going to bed this morning.
Well, you are brave. You are brave. I know it's early over there. Riker did say, good
Yay,
Lord.
10
What
to
did
4.
That's late. Same thing for you, ain't it, RSDJ? 10 till
yeah,
4?
but I just never sleep.
I've had a cold for the I've had a cold for the past week, so I've spent a good majority of my week sleeping.
Well, I have a 7-year-old cat, hence Hector the Overlord, and 2 demon kittens. You think I sleep?
Pal,
Plus,
I did
plus I'm
not
retired,
mean...
so I get to play this game 14 hours a day.
Right. And some people get to do that. You're not wrong. I didn't mean to cut you off there, pal. I just wanted the TTS to play. I apologize.
Oh, no problem. Thanks to Floyd for getting me back on track on my trade of thought because I lost it. But yeah, so the game came out in 2018. I want to say around that time is when there was a rumor that there'd be a 4th Kelvin timeline movie. There'd be a 4th around that time.
Yeah.
So theoretically,
yes, I did hear that.
So theoretically, this game was supposed to be like a promotion for the Kelvin timeline movie, kind of like how what they did with the Hobbit movies. There was a Hobbit game that I did play. It was fun for a little bit, but
I know a lot of people that played Hobbit. I wasn't one of them.
I'm sorry. I hate to say this, MJ, but every time somebody says the word Hobbit, my brain instantly goes to, they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
And you have Ice Wolf to thank for that. Thank you, Ice Wolf.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
oh, I think it's funny that when they were filming those movies, Peter Jackson and Orlando Bloom actually did like their own little take on it.
Right.
Yes, that was brilliant. When Orlando Bloom was showed that like short YouTube clip, it was like, yeah, I'm getting in on this.
It's watching you long.
Yeah.
I just would like to point out that I have found the oldest token that I have still in my inventory from the first Christmas in 2018. It is called simply Holiday Token. It is silver with a blue background, and it has a little stupid symbol on them that probably they've reused 200 times in ways we wouldn't notice. Anyway, 4 of them. That was from the first Christmas. So
Yeah.
if you want to know, if you ask someone how many holiday tokens they have, because you were stuck with those.
That's another currency for the inevitable pot of the inventory cleaning system that we may or may not get in the next 2 years.
Is it one of these I have holiday tokens from the time of Jesus?
Yes. Yes. And Dirt was young. Yes.
I have a holiday token from when God himself decided that there should be light.
That's pretty
Back
old.
in the day before my dirt was dirt.
Before my dirt was dirt. Shit.
We did get it in. I know. No,
Yeah,
Lord Scarin
Lord
pointed
is
something
right.
out. We did not get a December event store this year.
Yeah.
No magic.
We don't have it yet.
Yeah, Ferengi's coming, guys. It'll be probably, if not this week, the week after. No,
Ferengi is just a sorry excuse for an event store.
Yep. I agree. I miss the old event store. I 1000% wish we could go back to that format. Please.
Right.
Oh, here's a.
Since you got me
Get
the
rid of
stage,
the
and we have to
epic
have a
board
full
points
stage.
and the board premium rewards.
Do what now? What was that, Bacon?
The epic Borg points and the Borg premium rewards.
Uh-huh.
That, I've got all these in here because at that time I wasn't spending anything on the game. So I've got a half of everything. If I'd actually been able to spend, these would be gone because they would have gone together with the other half and I would have gotten something for them.
Yeah.
I just DM'd you the picture of the epic board points and stuff for that. Just give you an idea of what we're talking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have any of these. But it's another currency. It's another currency. More and more and more and more and more and more. Oh my God. We really
It's
do
funny.
need some.
Let's get rid of half the stuff.
Yeah, it would
Literally,
be nice if they would.
And
MJ
22 doomsday transwarp cells.
That's a
That's what you
lot.
had to use to get to the worms.
That's a lot.
Right. MJ, I know it's your stream,
What
and
the
I've
fuck
asked this
is that
question before,
touch?
but because I have 8 people on the stream, I'm going to ask the same question again to everybody on the stage right now.
Okay.
What was the first ship back in the day that carried you, that you actually got emotional about scrapping? And
Sally.
MJ, we start with you again.
Sally, hands down.
Did you get
Always a
emotional
Sally.
when you had to scrap it for the first time?
No, but it was one of those, damn it, I don't want to do this moments.
Oh, bless. Okay,
That
Powell,
was the
you next.
Bortus.
It was what?
The Bortus.
The Bortus?
Same.
Brett David says Kumari. Lord seconds that. What else we got?
I don't-
Aspie?
I don't think I got emotional
I don't,
or
I don't
whatnot.
think
It
I
was
got
more-
emotional about. I don't think I got emotional about scrapping ships. If I needed the parts for it,
Oh, come and ask me. There had to be one ship that carried you so far
buddy.
in the game at the very beginning that you got a bit emotional about, that when you was like, it got to that time, it's like, I have to get rid of you and I hate to do this, but bye.
Yep.
well,
Yep.
I'm still ops. My highest ops is an ops 32.
Okay, so you've not really experienced the scrapping part yet. Not really.
Oh,
Not
Aspie,
really, no.
Aspie, you're going to have to like deal with this trauma.
Yeah, it's painful. It's painful. He's not wrong.
I'll
Am I
deal
just
with
a
it in my
heartless,
own time.
Are you just what, pal?
Am I just a heartless bitch that just is like, yes, get rid of the ship finally?
Oh, come on.
Um,
You didn't have an emotional attachment to a ship that like carried you for about 3 months
to
to get to everything?
to respond to
Bortus
Bacon.
was my baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me-
I cried. I was like, no.
Now, hold on. To respond to Bacon Fish in chat, you're still appearing on the stage, my friend. If your Discord closed out, you'll have to rejoin, and I'll let you back up.
For me, it was the Legionary. I was sort of like, I have a ship with a cloak. This is awesome.
Fullman said D3 to get those free primes. Didn't want to do it. Lord says they built a Kumari a year later just to have one in their inventory. I'm trying to catch up here. Floyd says the real problem with the real problem with the game today is what they are trying to do with it. It exceeded the game's capacity. That's it right there. That's exactly what we're talking about and what we're saying. Here you go, Bacon.
You got a lot of Scarron saying, honestly, the biggest tears over scrapping was my Tribune. Oh, I get that because I've just built a Tederidex and my Tribune carried me for, I think it was between like February, March, and April. That carried me through a lot of the game. It was slow as hell, but it did the job.
7 years of spaghetti code, Brett David says. And you're not wrong, man. They've just added on and added on and added on. Shiz, good to see you, buddy. That's a lot of it, but they could do with updating and improving a lot of that code. Yeah? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I see the kitty. I see the kitty again.
For Wrath of Khan Part 1, that's when I went 60 and built my G5 Epics.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, I want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And it's been... I said that for like a few months now, like, where's the G5 scrapping? I want to get rid of like my Sanctus, my extra like G5 uncommons that I built because G5 scrapping was coming originally, and then they canceled it until next year.
So, if you
From what
guys
I
don't
understand,
know,
it's going to be much better.
yeah.
I
Go ahead,
highly
Bacon.
doubt that.
If you guys don't know, reset just went down, so recall your miners, do whatever you got to do. It's time to start on those new dailies, people.
The way I look
Like
at
I
it is,
did once yesterday. What?
No, that's done. That's done. Yesterday is gone, never to be seen again. It is now
the way I
today.
look at this game is, if you look back like from 3 years ago, where you suddenly thought, I have a North Star, I'm awesome.
Uh-huh.
It's like a miner. It has like 16k cargo. Okay, great, but it will beat things.
Oh no! It had like a 1600 cargo when it first deployed. No,
Might be
bitch, please.
16K now.
I remember when it went to 3200, and we were like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, listen,
is
nowadays
awesome.
that's tiny. That's tiny now. Just
The
saying.
North Star was the original battle miner, though.
It was.
Oh, it was. If I MJ,
But it was
you're the-
absolutely worthless. Wait, you would go and hit someone's OPC ship and totally destroy them and get all 1600 of that cargo to come home with. He was
Absolutely.
like,
in
Absolutely.
fact, MJ,
Yes, sir.
you're the same ops level as me. Have
Yes.
you maxed your Defiant, or any of the specialty ships? Have you actually maxed them yet?
The Defiant, I believe I am missing one part from, so I might actually just be able to. No, not yet. I need one more piece, and I'll have it.
Yeah, but
maybe in a week or
but
two.
same with like the Titan and the Cerritos.
The Cerritos,
No,
yes. The Titan, no. Not that
I've
I
maxed
couldn't.
the Titan and the Cerritos. I just haven't maxed the XP yet.
I could do
I
the
am
Titan
yes on
probably.
the Titan and Cerritos.
Yeah, I did the Cerritos because I wanted the max event, you know, so I actually pushed that forward. But the Titan, nah, man, I've it's sitting there ready to upgrade, and you know I was saving it for that last event that counted stuff like that. Then they took that away from us. Still kind of upset about that, but whatever. But I've got enough. I could probably take it another tier, maybe a tier and a half, depending on whether I use the EXO or not.
Just do it. You know you want to.
Right now, no, but I will soon. I will soon. Just do it.
I think the only
Yeah.
ships that aren't maxed for me in terms of specialty ships are anything new, including the Protector and newer.
Now, okay.
Disregarding the revenue.
Slow drip.
Now let me say this to Floyd in chat, because Floyd said any game that people feel the need to use spreadsheets to play is 100% overly complicated. Spreadsheets help. They're not required. They make things easier. I would. This game is overly complicated, though, to your point. So, you know, Cottontail. Yes, before they changed Chronicle, I was saving that to do on Chronicle Day, and you know that didn't work. So they took it away, and I just never upgraded it. Just another thing. Where's your tablet?
To be fair, I'd like to point out that to everybody that says the game is overly complicated, they gave you a manual when you bought a car too. And what'd you do with that? You threw it in a little tiny box inside the thing that it was designed to teach you how to drive, and then you used it anyway. So really, that's what the spreadsheets are. Whether you use them or not is up to you. But
Yeah.
if you can't find your ass with both hands, don't blame us.
Well,
you do have a point on that one, but at the same time, like the day you're born, you don't get an instruction manual. You just figure it out as you go. Can you imagine if we all started this, like if Scopely wiped the game and we never knew about it, but with the knowledge we have now, if we all suddenly started at Ops 1, how fast would we fly through this game?
Well, now remember, the content has changed.
Before I even figured crap out.
Except for the fact that I don't have the guts to do it again a second time.
Me neither.
I'm with you on that. I'm not doing this game a second time. F that.
Me neither.
Oh, no.
1 is good enough for me. But let me be clear here. The game, since we came up through the original ops levels, G3, G4, has changed tremendously. Just let alone in the past year. That's been one of the major big changes, is they separated G3 and G4 from G5 Plus. So now G5 Plus is where they want their target audience is G5. Period. It's really G7, but they're including G5 as a courtesy. It won't be before long. G6 will be your new content mark, and that'll be where you get your new stuff.
Sorry, MJ. I'm just like imagining you starting at Ops 1 when your ship is going very slowly across the screen and you jumping up and down on your chair going, "Why are you so slow?"
Nope. 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 I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. It took me this long to get where I'm at. I'm not going back.
Think about the building times when you don't have the latinum to speed it up.
Well, but at the same time, though, like the amount of lat and resources people get starting off, it's a lot different than what it used to be.
Yeah. Welcome in, shit.
Like,
imagine that in the G2 systems. Like, why are you taking 15 minutes to get there? My like Ops like 63 account will get there in seconds.
Let me ask Cottontail right here because he disagrees with me. Cottontail, you don't feel like G7 is the target audience? Because I do. Everything Cisco kind of proves that for me, because he is a G7 targeted fleet commander. You know, not like. Again, I could unlock him myself today. Like if I shelled out $100 for it, they completely forget about them in day-to-day things. You're not wrong about that, sure, but I still kind of feel like when it comes to making the dollar, that's where the new content's going to be focused at, is your upper echelon of players.
Well, MJ, you got to think the Vindicator was like Ops 70 and above as well, and that was months ago.
Oh yeah, because you got it at 40, you could get it, and unless you paid like $1,500, it was useless for you. Like even for an Ops 40 player, it was pretty bad for them.
Although the thing that what I've kind of come across is I've heard one or two like G4 players now, and they have their Vindy, and they're like, it's their biggest ship. So that's part of the hesitation. I feel like there is a change with it, and we now actually have the things to be able to speed it up.
Yeah.
But for most people, that happened way too late, and so that's where the loss of value was with it.
Listen, as far as what chat's saying here, Floyd, I know what you meant, buddy. I wasn't trying to be a douchebaggy bag, so I apologize if I came off that way. Zero says G7 is the premium area, G5 is the target. And sure, again, that's what I mean. Like, they're thinking about the people that are going to spend, okay? And that's G5, G6, G7. And G7 is just the new thing. It is the newest addition in the long list of things that has been added to this game. Sure. You guys are right, and I retract my previous statement. I said it incorrectly. But
I mean,
here. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Big Shit.
I was just thinking, here's what bugs me, because like we've got the new generation. It was what, July or August when it came out?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. So we're looking at what, like 4 to 5 months that it's been out now.
August.
And
September,
I was looking at I was looking at STFC Pro, and I noticed somebody has already hit 75. Like,
yeah.
It goes back to like the lessons of G6. I don't feel were learned as much as like people make it out to be, because like like part of the problem with G6 was like they pushed people to say, hey, now you're G6, go to 70.
Yeah.
And that was part of the problem, because what were people at 70 saying for so long? Hey, there's nothing to do. I've done it. I've hit off 70. What do I do now? And we already have someone that has hit 75. Like,
yeah. As of today, yes.
But Shiz, the problem was that there was a large bubble of the game that was playing that was in the end of G4 and in the beginnings of G5,
yes.
when everyone found out you could blow through G5 in like 3 weeks, that it wouldn't affect your game at all whatsoever. And so a huge section of the game that normally would have been strung out somewhere all along the G5 decade or tier, whatever you want to call it, suddenly was at the end and into the what at the time was the premium area of the game, G6, and Scopely wasn't ready. They got caught.
Yeah, and G5 go like as you're saying, like it's so easy to end up going fast with G5 because there's so little there.
Yeah. Well, right now,
G5 is awesome, but the second you get the G6, if you haven't looked at some of the videos, I went to G6 and my first thought was, what the F is Sigma?
Well, I mean, I was thinking there's a streamer that I'll pick on and I'll leave the name out of it, but like he was going on his mirror run today and went G6 and he's talking about like, oh yeah, there was a whole lot of preparation and whatnot. And there was no like I made sure that I could hit the G6 mirror surveys, was completely lost on that. And it's like the more that I've thought about it since then, the more I'm like, wait, how was that not like whoever was advising you, how were they not like you need to do this so you can get the 15-hour Sigma speed up? Like
yeah, that's the important thing.
Yeah, all the G6 players here was not like being able to farm 15-hour Sigma speed up one of your like things of like I need to make sure that somewhere in the mirror I can do that.
That was on my checklist, yes.
No, but I'm an idiot, so don't do what I did.
Shiz is right. It is something that you need to fully be prepared for upon entering. So
but that's the whole thing about going up levels. Sorry, I cut you off there. That's the whole thing. Like when I went from G3 to G4, it was like a whole new game. It's like, oh my god, I've got to do like 4-star things. When I went to G5, it was a case of, oh crap, I forgot to do the research before this. Why am I getting G5 ship parts when I don't even have a G5 ship? I've got the G6, and obviously it was a case of what the MF is like Sigma. I have the option to go to ops63, but I'm worried of what the hell is going to be thrown at me this time.
Now, I farm Terex. I farm in Terex every day, if not every other day. At least one run, minimum, because I need speed ups. I will always need speed ups. So that's something I can never have enough of. But not everybody's that way. And going up into G6, I can take my Roddy into Mir Romulus, and I could get a kill. But I was more concerned with Terex than I was Romulus. Now I can get a couple of kills in Romulus, but I'll do my whole run in Terex first. Thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I might be the slacker that I mostly do like the weekend runs for it, and every now and then I'll do a couple mirror runs. But I'm also probably the weird one in I use my G5 Epic only for a little bit for the G6 surveys, and I had my protector in a position that I was able to use that, and like especially once I could do that, you know, there's no having to worry about worship parts. Although the funny thing is, it took me a while to realize that I needed to switch over to using something with cargo for my dailies. Because I was always like, where can I get my the G6 survey parts? And that's one of those things where I'm like, why don't people mention that the warships also have survey parts?
Yeah, you know, that is something I didn't know until I went up to G6 and I was actually killing the regular hostiles. I had no idea that you could get survey parts when you hit a regular warship. Nobody told me that. But it is nice information to have.
Yeah, well, I feel like it also goes to like, we use survey ships, but everybody kind of frowned on the mining. But I'm like, I get it. Like, it's not the glorious part of the game, but it's the logistical end.
Yeah, it is something you have to do. Like, it isn't, you can't just skip it. You should complete your dailies every day. Like, and mining is one of those, you know? So,
yeah, and feeding the refineries.
Yeah. 100%.
So MJ, I just got a reply to an email from a friend of mine that works at Scopely. You know what I've been saying? What would be the most awesome thing is like to add to the augments if you had the misfit augments from DS9 and how funny you could make that arc.
Yeah.
I've literally just had a reply saying, that sounds awesome, passed it on to the team.
Well, there you go.
Oh, can you ask him to help bring back Wandering Warriors again? That was that was such a good event, like every month for the beginning of the year.
And free towel.
Oh,
Yeah, MJ
Well, yeah.
and I were talking about this last Sunday. Like, if you're going to do the augments, you have to have the Misfit augments from DS9 because you could have such an arc that is just hilarious. Like, the galaxy's going to world in 6 billion years. We have to do something now. You could literally have an arc that's nothing but insanity, and people would love it.
All right, let me pull up on the chat here. To go back to my love for the Dauntless, Zero says, I have it up in the Fed 61 auto grinding for the Outpost event. It was super clutch for Faction Hunt too. You see, that's a good thing, Zero. That's what I'm talking about. That's a positive from 2025 right there. Right there. Floyd says, from my point of view, the first major change in the game came with the Swarm and the introduction of resource tokens. It's eventually what led to base rating meaning nothing. I think Sigma is what led to base rating meaning nothing. More than the resource tokens.
I've got a
The resource
question about the
tokens help.
Dauntless. But
What
for
was
those of
that?
us, 'cause I haven't done it, just quick question, because I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
For those of us that are just about to build a Dauntless and haven't done the... Oh, sorry, everything's going all over the place. For those of us that haven't done the final goal on the opposite training thing,
Yeah.
does the Dauntless work in Sentry Space? Does it count towards like, like the 3,000 targets you have to hit?
Yeah,
Oh,
since you don't, it doesn't require using the pickle, because when I did that field training, I think at a certain point I started using more than one ship, so I was using like my pickle and a second one.
Well,
so it will work.
Entirely honest here, as I'll show on the screen.
If you use the Dauntless with auto attack, does that count towards the kill count to get the 3,000? Because that's the one thing I have not done for the 4 goals.
Yeah, it should, because it's not restricted, like Shiz said, to the Monavine. Yes.
Yeah, and the only thing is what it's looking at, as I interpret that, is it's looking at the like, one, is it a sentry, and that's how it's counting it. But the other thing probably with the sentries is it's also looking for that it attacks you. The thing as a reminder though is when you hit the other Monavines, or the other Texas class hostiles, it takes your shields down. So while it'll do it for you, if you're on a server where that is a huge problem of having your shields down,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, in this day and age, like, that's just how much aggro your server has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm
not like Major Samo, where she literally like grinded for 3 days straight.
No, I'm not doing it either. Like, I've went this long. Do I really need that stuff for my completed Monavine? No.
Yeah, I mean, now that the option is this close, like, just give it time.
Well, Zero, just
it's
remember
like the
what
whole star base behind your main base. It's like, that was brilliant when it first came out. I spent 3 days on that MFer.
Zero, remember what Shiz said, though. It will bring your shield down, so you need to be prepared for that.
There is a caveat to that.
Yeah.
If you do it after a maintenance during the Golden Shield period,
Yeah.
your Golden Shield doesn't fall, so you're good.
Huh, I didn't know that.
I like that. I'm going to write that one down.
I didn't know that.
But, I mean,
that's helpful.
Yeah. So, like, some of that, judge it by your how your server is, and like, the funny thing is, like, if you go back to that field training for a second, because you can click it in ways that I can't.
Yeah.
The rewards used to be really meaningful, but now, like, now, like, most of it, like, the author shards are maybe the most thing, like, premium artifact tokens. If your alliance can cover a Krenim formation at level 70, the starter gets 20 premium artifact tokens. And then if you look at, like, at least the last one, because I swear one of them in here, I think, also had some Dolomite, or maybe that was just Voyager that had that.
No, you're right. It's something. No, there's something in there. Hold on. Let me go back to it. I don't remember.
Because have premium tokens. You know,
It's up
Voyager
here.
had some real ones, but I thought maybe here as well, or
Nope.
maybe it's just the premium then.
Nope. It ain't got
Yeah.
shit in it except a couple officers' shards and some of the refinery pool stuff and some of the research stuff. Other than that,
Hey, be nice. Some of us haven't like maxed out the lower deck crew yet.
well,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm working
present
lower deck.
present and accounted for. I haven't either. I'll take the shards, but it's not worth 3,000 hostiles.
Yeah, but I mean,
Present and accounted. I haven't even maxed all of me frontline people yet.
well, but I'll also further say, like, that also goes to the importance of the off-there efficiencies that we now have.
That's true too. That's true too, because lower decks is definitely involved in that. Like there are several officer groups, and each one, like the ones in the augment faction store, I've got most of them done. I don't have most of the tree done yet. That is something I've been working toward. A Voyager
I'm
did get
thinking-
double done.
Yeah, I'm thinking this run I will be making a pretty solid dent. Like I hit some P1 ATAs pretty hard, and right now I've only got so many of the officer group left, and I've got roughly 150,000 of the crest to do the research. So I've, depending on where people are, you can be moving along on that.
I spend mine. That is one thing I've struggled to keep up with. Because there's so many different researches in here, I've actually been working on the hostile damage and the isolytic defense. That was the last couple of things I did. Like right now, I'm doing isolytic defense. That is exactly what's in my research. But
well, I mean, that still counts for Chronicles, so that's one of the reasons that I've sort of been. I won't get to that till research day.
Yeah.
And I took the opposite approach. If the first thing I went after was a stats boost, because I was just like, the more that I can get the stats boost, the better my chance to get at least the assured success on P1, and then after that, work in the author group.
I did the stats boost too, but I mainly did it, like you said, for the P1 ATAs. But I also wanted the Apex Shred.
Well, the Shred, I think, only took to like level 3 before it switched over to being all insignia, so that was pretty easy to start it up and max it, especially because I think the Exile Hostiles were one of the few early on hostiles to start getting barriers, so gaining any Shred really helps.
Yeah.
Oh, MJ, you just reminded me of something now, going through your research. Have you archived your Mantis yet?
That's funny. That's funny. Not yet.
No,
it's not maxed yet.
Good. Don't archive it, because the general consensus is you need to max your territory research before you archive the Mantis.
Meridian. Well, and we'll see what ends up changing, because I think they're managed.
Meridian, sorry. Yeah, Mantis is coming in February.
Yeah.
Why?
That's why I laughed about that, because I thought you had it fixed straight.
Don't archive your Meridian until you've maxed your territory research, because you will lose out on a lot.
Well, okay, so it's a couple things. So first off, the particles that you get, you see how that's 30?
Yeah.
That's the refinery itself.
Yeah, go to your refinery.
Okay.
No, your refinery.
Yeah, I'm going. Stream delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worse than others. So go to support. Oh yeah, territory. Sorry, and go all the way to the right. Oh, it's on cool. Oh, okay, you're on community mod. Okay, so notice that you can pull 3 chests. 3 times 12 gives us
36. That's
which is bigger than 30, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
It's one of those things. It gives you lower on some of the particles, and then my biggest point of grief is there is neither the chronometric particles nor cost efficiency for them, because it takes something like 50,000 chronometric particles to do all of the chronometric research, and if you're doing the top half of the territory path, it's like $2,000 per territory path or something like that, or maybe it's 2,600.
Yeah.
And so like if you buy the bottom half, it's maybe like 6 or 7 of them, I think. If you only do the top half, it's like 24 and works out to like 6 years of doing territory path.
Jesus.
And I'm like, guys, this is insane. Like, you know, there are certain things with it where I'm like, why is 56 to max out the meridian? Why there's no chronometric or cost efficiency? Like, there's a lot for us to be a little bit like, really, what the heck is going on, guys?
I mean,
like,
I still
granted,
need quite a bit of my territory research, so like there's
I still,
you know,
I still need about 22,000 chronometric.
to be
Oh
fair,
God, MJ, you're gonna be here till like 2027 before you do.
here's the thing. I wasn't in an alliance that had a territory until earlier this year. This is all this year progress, okay? So the beginning of
good,
this, yeah, it's 1 year that I've been doing it, man. Maybe not even that. I don't think I joined Trek or TRK until April, maybe even May. So,
But yeah,
You do realize that right at the back end of that, it's like every armada that you do, if you got the tech up so far, it's like you get extra crap for that. So it's like, I don't need to do an armada every couple of days. It's like, yeah, I need to do an armada like once every month.
well,
like by the time I hit G6, like the amount of times I need to run an armada, and even the time that like I need to support it, has gotten so low. Like there was a period of time, like around maybe when I was 60 or something, I was carrying a lot, but now even others can. But the like on credit, I pull and pull and pull, and it's like, oh, the number maybe kind of goes down.
yeah, there definitely is a. I didn't know that it was less. I'm glad you told me that, because I would have been the idiot that went ahead and threw it in the IA building and said, hey, it's done. Like, I'm getting there, but I won't finish the track for it until I'm a little bit further down this tree.
well, how often are you actually pulling or doing that pull? It's
Every
probably
day.
not very. Okay.
I'm doing it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
MJ
personally,
pulls
I did
himself every day.
Damn it, RSTJ. That's fair.
Well, you wanted the British perspective.
Yeah, that's valid. Not really though. Like I am that guy. I go through every morning again, and I pull everything. Granted, I haven't been max pulling it. Now that's probably where I'm screwing up. So
Dear Lord, mix those together, and that's another clip.
we'll just turn that up. Thanks, RSTJ. And looks like our thing ran out today, but I'm still not going to pull these tonight because I'll do that tomorrow.
Again, another clip.
Yep. To be fair.
Yeah. All I really need is the chronometric particles, and it's just very disappointing that the freaking ship that you need in some regard to get the chronometric particles doesn't give it.
Well, I mean, I think the big argument as to why it didn't get included is, oh, that's in the past. It's not from the ship, and it's just like I could probably be more understanding about, oh, it's our Independent Archive 56 because that's, you know, when you get to the like that's involving the chronometric research or something.
Yeah.
But to then say it's 56, but we're not giving you any of the chronometric, I'm sorry. Like, how more people are not like, what is going on? Because it finishes out in G4 with the Meridian. By G5, you start getting miners that are significantly better at doing that than the Meridian to do what it does.
Yes.
But you have to also keep in mind one path besides the pass to get the chronometric particles is you have to own a 3-star territory and have the service active. Well, in order to have the service active, your alliance has to get those different currencies. In order to get those currencies, your alliance has to mine isogen.
Yep.
I mean, it's people being picky and choosy about what is in the loop and what isn't in the loop.
It's in the loop. I don't care where it is.
Isn't it?
It is. Does it die? Even if it's indirectly, is it used in a way to get me there? yes.
Yes.
It gives me thing A that feeds into thing B, which feeds into the thing that I care about.
Yeah, I mean, like, and it goes to the fact if they want it to be 56, fine. But why doesn't that mean here are chronometric particles you get for us putting the bar to getting this done so high?
Yeah, especially
Like,
for the G5 players,
yeah,
that's the thing they need.
Yeah,
at that
the
point.
independent archives has fallen from its original purpose with the Meridian, is I think how I
Yes.
put it. And like it is my point of frustration that it's like this could have been great. This could have been because one of my big perspectives is, you know, if primes or other paid content is going to make a meaningful difference in a player's account, then the window on it can't be as long as it is. Like if a prime is less meaningful, fine, keep it, you know, paywall that doesn't make a difference. But like the further that creep becomes over time, the more out of whack everything gets. So to just be like, well, we want to keep a reason for people getting the territory pass. Do you expect people to care about the territory pass in 6 years?
I mean, that's the
Okay,
most expensive pass that they have. So
It's 50.
The others
50
are
bucks, spanning across 3 months. You have to complete the event every week for that 3 months to finish the pass. Okay, maybe you can skip a week or two, whatever.
Yeah.
But how many particles are you actually getting?
Oh, you're gonna make me pull that chart up again. Give me a minute. It's ridiculous.
But you need like 10. You need to spend like 10 times to actually finish your tree.
It's like 7 times without 7 times if you buy it and 24 times if you don't.
Well, that proves my point as well.
That's a lot.
I'm pulling numbers out of my ass, but it's very close, which is
This
sad.
is why I'm like, why are more people not like, this is ridiculous? Like, and it has to actually be a real drip. And the other thing is, like, even if you max out the stem bolt, which does give it an efficiency that hits on the chronometric particles, that's only 250%, and that helps. But it only does so much, and it's not enough.
Right. Can I quickly ask a question to the room?
Yes.
When you do research, if you get material efficiency, is anybody doing it? Because a lot of events are spend materials. And if you get the research efficiency, it shortens it down so you can't get to where you need. So is anybody else not doing material efficiency in their research?
No, I'm 100% doing my material efficiencies.
I do it as well because
Dr. Iron Chef takes that perspective, and this goes to another, and this will be a hot take, but this is one of my stances of like, if there was one thing I could go and make a change ASAP to the game, it would be that spend scoring should not be on the cost spent. It should not be after efficiencies. It should be on the base value. Like if you look at anything else, if you do a research and the modifier, what is it always on? It's on the base value. So why is a spend event? Okay, we're going to penalize you because you've developed your account.
Yeah, Major Samo had the same issue with this one.
Well, that she's taking that she avoids the cost efficiencies because of it.
Yeah, she's trying not to do it just so she can finish the event.
It's biting your nose to spite your face. Like it like for example, like the coming Chronicles of the Ascendant, I'm planning to pop a Relativity Expo and be able to finish that. Like I can max it out 2 levels. It'll score in the last one, and we'll see if it even maintains scoring in this one or if it drops out in the next.
If anybody was curious, Shiz just put in the group chat the TC chronometric acquisition chart. I'm showing it on the screen right now. So,
and I also put how much it costs without any base value,
which is quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Yeah,
just saying.
50K.
Yeah. That's still
the one thing I like that Scorpy's doing right now is they're actually mixing 2 events into the same. So, for example, you've got ticketed events, and then you've got your daily events, but it's the same thing. So you can like do 2 for 1 on that. It's like, okay, great, I can do it at the same time. Otherwise, Scopely playing STFC seems like a full-time job. I'm retired and I play this game 14 hours a day, and
Yeah.
it feels sometimes like a full-time job.
Sometimes it
And I
does.
don't get paid for it.
Let me catch up in the chat here. Zero says you'll hurt
Pay
yourself
me,
in the
pay
long
me,
run without.
Scopely.
Zero says you'll hurt yourself in the long run without the efficiencies. You're slowing your own progression. Cottontail says do it right and you can do 2 things instead of 1, depending on how much you have. Spend events have 0 impact on my completing efficiency research, Floyd says. And Baconfish is making a bunk in his trunk, and he's lost Ollie. That's not good.
Well, and I mean, I'll take it another, even a step further.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. We have to shut everything completely down right now. Baconfish has lost the cat. No. Screw the game. Screw life. Screw everything.
He'll
Where
find
is
his
Ollie?
cat. He'll find Ollie.
Bring out the text, and Ollie will appear.
I will literally grab my passport, get on a plane, and help find Ollie.
No balls.
The game means nothing. The game
No
means
balls.
nothing. We have to find the cat.
RSDJ, no balls.
But
no balls.
Here's my question.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't one of the things where the huge need for G5 scrapping was because G6 ran out of places to spend Matt, and so what did they do? They built G5 ships and maxed them for spend events. And every time it came up, they ran through more and more, and that's why people that were long in G6 have tons and tons of G5 ships that they're just waiting to scrap because whether it was trying to finish the SMS or competing in the SLB, it wasn't, oh, here's something I can spend G6 math on. It's let me go build another G5. Let me go spend all the maths that I can on that. And that, and it left them with that abundance.
So,
John, I was watching that. I think Rev D's got something like 5 Enterprise Ds at the moment.
Here in the next few minutes, we are going to have to start wrapping up because I was supposed to raid out to Buddha 20 minutes ago. So, do you guys want to go around and... It's all good. Do you guys want to go around and final thought before we take off here? Whoever would like to go first. Nobody? Okay, cool.
I can lay it, so I'll
Bueller.
All right, fine.
Can I maybe put a question for wrap up and maybe this will spur thought?
Yeah.
On people.
Shiz, I will say before we do wrap up, there was one question that I've asked everybody except you. Where are you at with your outpost journey? What's the highest you've been able to hit?
Well, it's kind of funny because I have one going right now.
What level is that?
I'm very. It is a non-elite 63. Right now, I've got about 9 to go, and one of my ships is down. My cube is still in it. The big question is, how far will it get to the end? I was hopeful maybe it would do just a little bit further. So, I mean, I feel like overall I'm doing pretty well because, I'm hitting at a 63 at a 64, which I feel like is pretty decent. But, so far, most of it I'm not finding that thing that makes me think, man, this is some good stuff. I feel like there are ways that could have been fun and interesting.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just misses the mark. I don't know about other folks, but I feel like there's a level of it just feels a little exhausting doing them. It just there's not a this feels good.
I don't like
think
crewing
it's
for it.
Yeah.
Crewing for him's a pain in the ass.
The crewing for it is a little bit of a pain. I feel like it keeps needing to experiment. We don't have a lot of directives. We don't really have directives to spare. And at least in my case, it's not the the early hostiles that are concerned, it's towards the end. Like, and I forget if I said the total that I'm at, but I'm down to 9 to go, and my cube will probably get another few, and I think that lines with what I've been seeing a lot, where I get to about, like, my cube makes it to like the 7th to the end. So like it's getting really close. Maybe during Chronicles of Descendants I can find some research or some building upgrades. But I'll put on probably about 10 levels to my outpost control center.
Yeah.
And between the hull upgrades and the firepower, I mean, hopefully that brings the rounds down enough that I take less damage per go and just enough hull to get a little bit more endurance. So if I'm lucky, at least on those, like, I don't think it'll get me to doing the elites at the 63. Like, I can easily clear the elite 60s.
So the other question, Shiz, because it was 2. What's been your favorite thing for 2025 besides Wrath of Khan?
I'm trying to think, and this might sound a little weird. Like, Solo Wave had some moments, like, you know, everybody's a huge fan on the Junker, and it eventually gets really good. I think one of the things for me, like, Krenim formations, there was kind of a joy, because, like, at least with those, like, it felt very active with helping to push my artifacts towards completion. And, you know, Transigen eventually helped that. Transigen so much with that arc, like Flashpoints probably could have been a lot better. There were a lot of poor choices made with Flashpoints, which those happening being brought in at the same time as Transigen both just felt bad.
Yeah.
And I ended up going into G6 during Transigen and Flashpoint and just seeing how bad of a, like, everything was a smack in the face for that. And I've only just gotten to, like, now that I can use my GS to handle getting the chasers, I'm finally at a point where I'm not dealing with that being a grief point. Similar to, like, Wrath of Khan content and the Reliant, like, all of those, like, those burdens and exhaustions, like, slowly starting to finally be something where it's not just, oh, this is the pain. Whereas, like, with Krenim, you know, I'd early on been able to punch up and, you know, move forward and feel like I was doing well with it. And
yeah.
I feel like a lot of the content, you know, the rest of the year. And the other thing that I'll say to it, and I know I've already said a lot, but look through the whole year, and one of the things that's been hitting, like, really coming to my attention, what other group content have we gotten for a game and a community where everybody talks about, like, hey, the community is what sets us apart. The last thing that you could do with other people were Krenim formations.
Yep.
And then before that, board polygons.
Yep.
Everything that we've had since then is just, okay, go play by yourself.
Yep.
I mean, there's some
right.
PvP events. There's some Alliance leaderboards, Alliance milestone events. But there has not been, like, for a game that is all like, well, it's an online game and you're playing with other people, here's something you can have fun with other people doing.
I mean, listen, I'm down for whatever, bro. Just saying.
I mean, like, that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. I was just going to say that's, if, you know, another thing, like, if I had the power to actually make a change, would be that, you know, the next mainline armadas, you know, like, why don't we get, finally, now that more people are able to access G6 space, why not have some group G6 armadas? Like, make them actually challenging, like G6 solos weren't.
I don't think we're gonna get G6 groups. I
feel like they'll probably skip right over them and be like, we need to do something, you know, some craziness elsewhere. But I just, like, how much more fun would it be to be able to say, like, hey, we've got a new player coming into G6, and besides just, I can rip you to a mining space, it would be, I can help you get some Armada credits and help you be able to kickstart some of your progress.
I agree. Some G6 group armadas would be good, but man, they've had 2 years to put that out, and they've been against it because people, as bad as I hate to say it, people encourage rather doing solo content versus the group stuff. That's just how people are.
They do, but at the same time, like, it's one of those things that, like, people don't realize. Like, sometimes people don't realize what things actually are what they enjoy. And the other thing that I say is, like with G6, like, up until recently, like how many, like it used to be being G6 was a big deal. Like nowadays, like people are G6.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I think the problem with the group aspect that you're asking for is when they do group content, it's just not great. Like, look at original Wave Defense. Like, we loved it, but the problems were getting people to actually do them. Like, until
Yeah.
people started being able to single or double, just grab one person, maybe two at most, and just full clear all the stuff. It was a pain in the ass to actually do the content because people weren't doing or showing up half the time.
Right.
Then you go over to like all these Armada types that aren't solos. It's a pain in the ass to get groups going. Heck, I'm sure many of us are at the point where our Polygon Madas, we're soloing them. We don't make a group anymore because it's a pain
I'm
in the
not
ass
there
to
yet.
get a group going.
I'm not there yet. I'm still being carried by the 68 in my alliance. I'm not there yet, but I'm close.
You'll be there like in a couple weeks, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not far.
When it came to
I'm being carried by the 73 in my alliance, and I die on every one and try and get back there as fast as I can.
Yep. Yep.
Well, but here's the thing. Like for Wave Defense, I remember it was hurting cats to get groups together, but it was fun actually like seeing that achievement and working together as a group to get further. And then what was one of the things we got? We got public Wave Defense, and you know, same thing with arenas. Like everybody, like it burned, like they burned so many bridges because of how badly that got rolled out and like how badly matchmaking still is. But we got public squads, and that gave a lot of ability towards it. And you know, you like in regards to polygons, like could I solo 70 polygons? Probably. Have I tested it? No. I mean, I usually like even though a loot crew isn't doing much, I usually go that route because if I can get a second max rev out there, then they get a bonus chest while I get my starter chest. And we both can loot crew or we can both crew however. Like and even loot crewed, there's a good chance I could still probably solo, but then why not get that bonus? Why give Scopely back the bonus chest because I didn't do it with anybody else?
Right.
Shizzle, you actually got a point there. Do you remember when like waves first came out and it's like the higher ups would be like, yeah, we're doing this, and your only reply would be, I'll take the surveys?
Well, I was like a G3 when it came out, and like it was one of those things that like it was not just I would take the surveys. It is like y'all don't worry about any of them. None of them will be there for you. I will take out every single one and clear them. And I think that's part of the thing is like people view it as I can skip the unglamorous things. And like for example, there's like a G4 in my alliance who like so often will be like, oh, I went out because they want to go out like a champ. They don't want to do the work for the group success. And it's like...
But Shizzle, at the same time, we all started with like waves with people like above us, like saying, well, I can take up the surveys, I've got a speed crew one, to now we're at the state of, I will deal with the big MFers. Let's let a little player into it. And that's what I enjoy about the game. I've gone from, I can only take out a survey with the speed crew to, I will handle the crap for you little guys.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, like, that's even how I feel about, like, Armada. Like, you know, like, there's so many folks, like, it's kind of frustrating me, like, to see somebody being like, oh, I'm going to start, like, a 49 Armada or something. And it's like, one, you're not getting rewards out of that. And, like, two, like, let me take you to the 60. Like, that can be easy. I can cover you with a G4 rare or a smaller ship, or I can cover you with the Vindy. You can run a whole bunch of the 60s, and you'll get more credit. And, you know, like, I've heard that there's maybe a break-even point if they can solo, like, maybe it's the 49, it might be as low as, like, the 45. But it's, like, how much more, like, why go so low? Like, it's just this funny perspective. Like, I'd much rather try to be, like, to the smaller player, like, don't go small. Because, like, with the polygons, for example, sure, if you go for what you can cover, you might cover your polls for the Mark 1, the Mark 2, but, like, by the Mark 3, you need all those credits. Like, if you can get your lower players to realize, hey, get your NX range and don't ever run the small polygons, always run the 70s and just get carried, by the time they get to Mark 3 or Mark 4, they're going to have so many credits from all the starter chests that they're going to be able to get those pulls in and have a much better experience because of utilizing that, hey, I've got players bigger than me, and eventually someday them getting to help the smaller ones.
You know, Shislop, you got a point there, because when people were running 70s, I used to turn up with an NX because obviously my Vindicator wouldn't reach there without Grush or whatever. But just starting the Armada, you get the pull chest.
Yeah.
1 second,
And
DC, I'm looking for it.
And it helps everybody because the person NXing out, they get the starter chest. And then for all the people that are carrying it, it helps get them more drop loot from people that they're helping carry.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ways where it helps the economy for both whether they're a whale or big or the small player that's working to get their ship up.
And there's MJ promoting Super Mario Brothers.
Yep.
100%.
Just to kind of step in here, talk about Armadas. Like I know my group, you know them very well, MJ.
Yeah.
We do the 70s rhythms, and I tell them it's like, hey, I'll run a leg because this is what I can do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they don't have to direct us to run legs all the time.
Right.
And I got lots saved up.
Yeah,
so I do that to help them out so we can get the big group reward.
Yeah.
So
I mean that's definitely a way you can benefit and help other people, but is it helping you? Like in particular, it does help you, right?
As a carry, it is huge because, like, especially if I can organize my lines getting the 3-3, because we get that 3-3, it helps everybody get blueprints for the ship of their generation.
Yeah. Again, I am on the butt end of things right here. I was supposed to raid out half an hour ago.
Yes.
So let's go around the table here. I guess the question is going to be, what in 2026 really are you looking forward to or hoping to be introduced into this game besides G5 scrapping? Because I know that's everybody's answer. So let's move past that and get a different answer.
I mean, it would be fun, but I think my thing is let us get some of the fun back in the game. Like I'm so tired of everything being I'll look forward when I can get to a win. Like some of the stuff that I can actually enjoy and say I'm getting to do the things that are actually kind of fun. And for me, I think there's a fair aspect of, can we get some stuff where we get to work together? Like, give us some community aspect and not just, hey, we had an AMS.
It's more group for you than anything else. A lot of group stuff. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I just feel like if it's a solo game, if it's just individual stuff, like, okay, why don't I go play a solo player game? If it's just the big group part of this is the fact that people can hit you while you're mining. Oh,
Doug in chat says G6 freebooters. I think that's been promised for a while, yet we see nothing.
This month.
Yeah, about that. Maybe 2026. I don't know that we're gonna get freebooters. Just saying.
Can we get people that not so far ahead of you, not hitting you if you're lower than more than 5 levels lower than what you are?
So I'm hearing an ops banding change from Aspie. Is that correct?
Yeah. So say
Nova.
You're 63, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So basically there'd be a ban where 63s can't hit people who are in the 30s.
That's a fair one. I feel like that's a fair one.
Aspie, I've got to agree with you on that one because we have somebody on my server that's an ops 59 and he's literally twatting ops 40 miners because his ship got blown up OPC, so he declares war on the entire galaxy, but only people 19 levels below him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've had people who are like 19, 20 levels up from me, hitting me, and it's like, I can't fucking hit you. Why are you being allowed to hit me?
Because people are buttheads,
I
man.
think,
It's like,
well, yeah.
Obviously,
that's why
my
I think
mana can take on a 2 billion ship, can't it?
that's why I think that a cutoff should be like 5 levels below what you currently are.
I would
Yeah,
like
well,
to see.
below.
I would like to
Part
see
of the
that as
problem-
well, but the odds are they're not going to do that because, like Shiz is about to tell you, the bans are the way they are for a reason.
Well, no, my point was more going to be the fact, like, most of the people that are all about PvP, like, it's amazing to me, all the PvP people that are like, oh, I won't do arenas, they're broken. And it's like, okay, cool. So why, when I mostly do arenas, incursions, or PvP events and don't bother touching OPC miners, and I'm climbing up on the Power Destroy board versus all these, like, oh, I'm big into PvP. Like, most of the PvP people, they only like it when they can get hit wins that they can win. Like, you put them in places where they are going to get hit, and they're like, you hit me, that's not fair. Like guys, like, so many of the PvP, they just want it because they feel it makes them look big.
I would direct.
We go instantly to like, oh my god, run away! Why are you doing this to me?
I would direct anybody on my server to read the Galaxy chat for today, as there were a couple people who we had an old head, and I'm going to say old head. He was one of the first people to be in G4 space when it came out. He was getting bombarded by people that were higher than him. He is a 60, 61, 62, somewhere in there. I don't remember. Whenever I started playing the game, he was 10, 15 ops levels ahead of me. That man is now behind me and getting picked on because he likes to run his mouth. There's a lot of that goes on.
Is his name Fen by any chance?
No. Hello. Hello, sir.
I had someone hit me eight days ago in incursions. Admittedly, I forgot to shield.
Yeah.
But I'd moved to a level 4 system. So technically, they shouldn't have been attacking me. But I turned round and said, hit people in the level 20 plus systems. Those in lower systems are not participating in incursions. Or are you that cowardly you'd rather hit those who are several levels lower than you?
With all due respect, incursions, there are no rules. It's shield or share.
I was about to say that. It's like, you weren't shielded.
It's only 24 hours, and yeah, some of us do get the living crap beaten out of us. I'm the same as MJ. I'm ops63. I will jump over their server, and I will beat the living crap out of them. But while I'm doing that, I expect the living crap to be beaten out of me. It's a case of who gets more.
Yeah.
The best way to do incursions is drop to a system under 20. If you can't handle it, which I know you're a lot lower ops level than we are, but don't worry, you will get to where we are. We all started there. We all started at ops level 1 with the tutorial. We all did. At your level, my recommendation is throw up a 24-hour shield and just do nothing.
My recommendation
the problem was when I was hit, I was in an area or in a restaurant that had crap signal.
Yeah.
So I couldn't shield because it wouldn't connect me into the game.
Then that isn't a game or server problem, that is a restaurant Wi-Fi problem.
Well, I mean, it goes back, like, the big thing is
I did shield because I should have done it at 4 o'clock. But when I tried shielding, it was taking me a good half hour to shield because I didn't have the signal to bloody do it.
Right.
No offense meant, cat lady. It's a case of shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah.
Again, guys, it is getting late for me. I am gonna have to get out of here in just a minute. So, any last thoughts? Anybody?
Right, I've got one.
Okay.
For 2026, you say, like, what do we want for 2026?
Yes.
From a personal point of view, for the love of God, please unlock the holodeck missions.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's going to be. I will die on this hill.
No,
Unlock the old holodeck
that's a good
missions.
hill to be on. That's a good hill to be on.
I hope you don't get killed or maybe a slight wounding.
I will literally give you one of my kittens if actually no, I won't. But
No, you won't. No, you won't. That's a lie. That's a lie.
They're evil as F, and one of them is currently chewing my shoelaces. But yeah, you're not having them. But
what
yeah,
about?
unlock the holodeck missions.
Okay.
Actually give us some content, because yeah, the game is okay, and when Wrath of Khan came out, it was great. It wasn't for the content to it, it was the storyline.
Yeah.
So Scopely is going to give us a new arc event. Give us an MFing storyline to it that we actually get into, that we care about, rather than, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to go to this. Give us a storyline that we can get behind and we're invested in.
Yeah.
Wrath of Khan was brilliant, because it's a case of, okay, we're bringing in Khan, like the original movie 2 Khan, and I got into that, and I literally whacked on Klingon battle music in the background on YouTube to get into that.
Yeah.
And I loved it, but nothing since that has worked. It's like, okay, yeah, here's outposts. Like, oh, okay then.
I'm sure some people do remember the missions from that. Missions aren't my thing, but they are some people's thing. Some people like to read everything. I'm not one of those. I click through them. But it's not wrong to have that opinion. It's not wrong.
I read some of them, and occasionally they are interesting, but it's interesting to pick Wrath of Khan, because that had chasers, so you pause too long, and you get hit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it gave us something, though. Everything since that has given us almost nothing.
Well, I mean, some of them, like, we've had this long-running storyline that all went about Transigen when we were supposed to be supposedly going to have, flashpoints all carrying throughout.
Yeah.
There's been a long arc with some of the stories, so there has been a little bit of that, but it's not necessarily been stuff that drew you in.
That's the thing. Flashpoints was a fantastic idea. It's like, I want to redecorate my living room. It's a fantastic idea. I got as far as pulling off one strip of wallpaper. How did that work out? I have one strip of wallpaper missing.
I mean, well, then that answers the question, doesn't it? C, what about you?
Yay, I can speak now. What I'm looking forward to 2026 is much better improvement in the game where it doesn't crash us all the time. Let's get rid of some of the old inventory that's no longer used.
Yeah.
And do one for one exchange. One piece of old inventory, old contents that's never going to use again, for one piece of lat. And there you go. If you got millions of it, you got millions of lat. If you got hundreds of it, you got hundreds of lat. Let's just clean up some of the old stuff. That's the way we can get rid of that code, free up some of that space, and the game will run much more efficiently. Let's just get that for 2026.
That's probably the best one I've heard all night. Just really.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question to the room. I've done this with Ultimate DJ, I've done it with Rev Juice, I've done it with Iron Chef, I've done it with Major Samo. Would anybody complain if they shut the game down for a week to fix everything?
No.
And then go back to, welcome back to the game, everything is fixed.
If it was that easy, they would have done it.
Yeah. Could everybody take 7 days away from this game where the entire thing was shut down, the systems were completely fixed, would anybody complain about not being able to play STFC for 7 days if they knew it was going to be fixed at the end of it?
No.
There's several problems with that.
Yep.
One, if they could magically do that, they would have already done it.
Yep.
Two, if the game gets shut down for a week, how many people are actually going to come back in a week? How many people are going to think, hey, the game's done. Okay, find something else to do. Three, why would that even be a remotely smart thing to do, to shut down the game for a week?
Well, Griffin's credit rating would get better.
Yeah. We're just wrapping up here, Corey. Do you want to tell us what you would like to look forward to in 2026?
A game that works properly and I don't have to restart it 16 times to finish my dailies.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, good luck with that.
No, good answer,
Is that restarting 16 times before you even get into the game?
No, I can get into the game. It's when I start trying to click through all the shit that I have to click through that it locks up on me constantly.
I mean, there's some possibility. Like, didn't they mention that they're trying to do better telemetry so that they can get an idea of what's causing some of the lag on the client side?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, well, that's what they're doing with the client software, doing the updates and all that stuff. Yeah, they're trying, but I think the problem is their turnover rate's too high. They can't get quality people.
Yeah.
Well, but it also goes like, if they don't have good telemetry, then they can't tell what's actually going wrong on the client side. Like, they can probably pull logs for the server, but if the game doesn't report back to say, oh yeah, it's hanging up on this part.
So, anything else, guys? Any last final words?
This is the last thing I'll say. I think I'm the last one anyway, so it's perfect.
You are, pal.
Yeah. So for new content that comes out, it has to fit 2 criteria for me. It has to be decent. I'm lowballing it by saying decent content because
fair.
We're saying Walk Arc was the best arc this year, and that's also such a low bar because Wrath of Khan was nice, but it's not great.
Yeah.
We're just looking at it compared to everything else this year.
Yeah,
well,
in
but part of what made it great. Yeah, part of what made it great was there was so much that and this is the point that I know you'll fully embrace, was if you actually engage and play with this, you will be rewarded and progress faster, versus the only way to really progress with this is swipe your card. Like, some of the things that at least drive me really nuts is the blatant monetization. Like, it's not how can we monetize in a way that is good and healthy. Like, so much, at least to me, one of the big problems with this game is how easy it has been to get money from players, that like they've had so much access to getting money from people that the business model doesn't actually support running the game well. It's like, does the web store work? Yeah, okay. Don't care about anything else.
So,
well, the thing that kills me is when they release shit that doesn't work, and the fix for it is to sell you something that fixes it.
Yeah. That is kind of aggravating, but that is their whole business model.
Yeah, and then my second and last thing is, Chiz kind of touched on it, like the engagement factor.
Yeah.
Give us actual reason to engage in the content. I want to, if I go to like Call of Duty, like the newest season that just came out in the last week or two, the brand new guns that came with the season, I could grind for like a couple days and get the new guns. I don't have to pay a penny in the game if I don't want to. In this game, it's either 3 fucking months or spend $100 today.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 3 months of every day doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 months every day pressing one button that all it takes is one hostile kill. That's not engagement at all.
Not really.
You can call it that if you want, but are you really engaged by logging into the game, clicking one button, and logging out for 24 hours?
to be fair, it is the same as every other pull we've ever had. It's kill the red for the stuff to pull the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes back to just because that's how it's always been, that doesn't mean that it's good. It just
No.
means this has been the broken system that we've had. And that level of lag, like for example, like what with all these damage events, what is the key to winning those? Who can run more polygons? And be the carry at a polygon.
So
You
like
sweet
every time
little fucking demon! I'm going to turn you into a pair of gloves.
Uh oh. One of the kitties just went off on RSDJ. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
guys, you're all
I'm
right.
so sorry. I thought I was on mute. I've
You're all
literally
right.
just had a kitten run across my feet.
You're fine, RSDJ. Don't worry about it.
Seriously, I'm so sorry to your audience. I did not actually think that was going to happen.
With that being said, I am going to go ahead and start the raid out to Buddha. From Buddha, we'll be going to Lost Inn, so if you guys don't mind hanging out for a few minutes, I'm sure he won't stream much longer. I'll be there to guide the raid.
Sorry, Buddha.
So, yeah,
To any of
my fault.
MJ's mods, please delete that bit from his stream. That was completely unexpected. I know.
No, I'm gonna make sure it's clipped.
No, it's going to YouTube, bro. What do you mean? All my VODs go to YouTube. So
both of the top of my feet are bleeding. It's my fault for not wearing shoes or socks, and I had a kitten literally sprint across them, chasing a piece of tin foil, and it hurt. And that was not. I did not mean to come up that language. I apologize to anybody under 18 or before the watershed. But at the same time, ow.
It's fine. Guys, thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I definitely appreciate it. As always, the stage, everybody that's come up, I could not thank you enough. You guys are what make this actual show, just so you know. Like, this would not be something we could get together and do every week if you guys didn't show up for it. So, thank you for that. The other thing I want to say is, go show some love to Buddha. We did hit that 100. She leaves right out. No, that's not how it works. I promise. The whole thing is, we did hit our 100 person in the Doobie Den goal, so we'll be giving away those couple of pieces of merch early 2026, beginning of January. We'll be doing the drawings on screen. So go show Buddha some love. We are raiding out in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And everybody thought the British were polite.
Yeah, they did. Stay frosty, y'all. Be good.
You aren't polite. You